My darling, beautiful friends, it's your pal Day9 here, and we're about to battle against ants. Now, what the heck am I talking about? Command & Conquer Remastered, in my opinion, one of the greatest remasters of all time, of one of my favorite games of all time, remasters Command & Conquer 1 and Command & Conquer Red Alert, and I played the secret dinosaur missions of Command & Conquer 1 like a year ago. And all y'all said, what about the ant missions? And I was like, what ant missions? And then I forgot about the ant missions again until Eric brought them up to me again a few days ago, a week ago. I don't know. I'm bad at keeping track of time. But today what we're going to do is we're going to hop into those ant missions on Command & Conquer Red Alert. And I didn't even unlock them yet because I want to show you how. Before I hop into it, I want to give a warm thanks to GeForce Now for sponsoring today's stream. We're doing some GeForce Now streams every Thursday for a little bit of time because GeForce Now is not just one of my favorite bits of technology in the last year. I am a regular user of GeForce Now on and off stream. But also, remember those 4080s, the new graphics card from NVIDIA? It's getting worked into their entire cloud gaming stack, which is what GeForce Now is, which allows you to have like ultra-wide support for games like, hey, if you want to see what Cyberpunk looks like in max graphic settings and ultra-wide, great, got that enabled. 240 FPS, it can even do 4K, 120 FPS. And so one of the reasons why you might want to use GeForce Now is that you have a great internet connection, but not a great PC. And so with their new ultimate version of GeForce Now, you can get all their highest end hardware delivering to you on your potato PC the games that you own on Steam on the best possible graphical settings. Now, games get added to GeForce Now to match what is available on platforms like Epic, like Steam. So every Thursday, they say what new games are being added. And I want to stress, they go really deep into the library. I mentioned Cyberpunk, right? Huge budget game. Everyone has heard of Cyberpunk if you're a gamer at all. But they also have a number of indies. They recently have added Dwarf Fortress, Hello Neighbor 2, Shadow Tactics. You can see that they're interested in making sure that your entire collection is as much as possible playable. For me, the convenience, the ability to just play something that I could play on fine settings on my computer, just load it up right away on high settings, but also I just don't have to keep everything installed on my computer. Because remember, I'm a streamer, so I have huge amounts of my hard drive eaten up with video. And so I'm constantly uninstalling and reinstalling things just to make sure I have enough room on my hard drive. I don't have to do that. And it's just so nice to be able to click a thing, and away it opens. Away it opens. If any of you are curious about GeForce Now, I literally want to stress, I love it. I personally love it. And if you're interested in trying it out, you can try it for free. Oops. What did I do? What have I done? All right. It is I open up again, please. If you want to try it, you can try it for free. Leland says, how's the delay for shooter or bullet hell games? You can try it out. Try it out and judge for yourself. I personally don't really have any issue with any of the games that I play. Nice quarter of Red Alert there. Yeah. Yeah, I alt-entered that one hard. Yeah, Ghost Stalker user of it says, for me, it's great for FPS. Yeah, I mean, like, I think they said something like 70% of their users are playing competitive games. So, they're specifically thinking about and building the technology to be able to make sure that the latency feels good. Because one of the things that's interesting about if you're streaming at 200, the fact that they can deliver at 240 frames per second. Sorry, I keep clicking out of the window. One of the things that's really nice about delivering at 240 frames a second is that you can imagine at 50 frames per second, if they send you a video frame and it takes 50 milliseconds of latency to get to you, you might have to wait another 13 milliseconds before that frame is ready to be presented to the end user. Because, again, if you're running at 60 hertz, that's 16 milliseconds a frame. So it might actually add a little bit at lower frame rate. And so the fact that they're pushing it 240 frames per second with their reflex tech allows them to minimize any little extra bit of latency. Because like your mouse, for instance, has like 2 milliseconds of latency, that sort of thing. But either way, it's time to kill some ants. Also, I did want to ask one more thing. Some of you have been asking about the graphical fidelity side of things. I tend to play games like Command & Conquer Red Alert, like Project Zomboid. You know, a lot of system-y games, a lot of older games, a lot of games that don't really push the graphical tech. There's one that you want to see me play in a future Thursday. I'm happy to do it. All right. So, here's the thing. Secret ant missions, okay? This is what the selection menu looks like. All right, here's the Allied expansions, here's the Soviet expansions, and here is custom missions. But what is this little question mark here? What is this? If you go back to the main menu, I hold the left shift, and I left click here, it unlocks secret ant missions. Why don't games do this still? I want secrets. I want to beat a game and have someone say, hey, did you ever fight? What's the name of the damn dragon in Elden Ring that y'all were talking about? Was it Fortisax? Oh. It came from Red Alert. We've lost contact with one of our outposts. Before it went offline, we received a brief communique about giant ants. We're unsure what to make of this, so we want you to investigate. Scout the area, bring the outpost back online, then report your findings. If there's a threat, reinforcements will be sent in to help you. Of course I'm going to play this on hard. Like, I so want secret, hidden little things. Placidusax, we did fight against Johnny Tidelips. Alright. Oh, do I have to do the introduction first?
Ants? Is this some kind of a joke? You got ants in your pants? Call an exterminator. I'm on vacation.
Yes!
What? How big? Casualties? What do you mean the southern perimeter's been compromised? Listen up, soldier. If we lose England, it's not going to be to a bunch of pinko ants. I don't care how big. Look, I don't care how you do it, son. I'd piss on a spark plug if I thought it'd do any good. You just tell your men to get out there and kick some ant ass.
Fuck yeah! Oh my god, yes. Oh, look at him. Red Alert was 96, right? Wait. What's happening? What? Okay, did I not do the... Did I do this correctly? Okay, sorry. The game had some bug for some reason. I'm starting it, baby. I'm starting it.
Ants?
No, I just saw this. All right. We've lost contact with one of our outposts. Oh, that's a great one, Wonka. It looks like there was some bug. We lost contact with one of our outposts. Before it went offline, we received a brief communique about giant ants. We're unsure what to make of the report, so go investigate. Ah, yes, the same thing that we read before.
Yes, sir. At one. Ready and waiting.
These were the original graphics. Can you believe it?
Affirmative.
All right.
At
Modern
once.
graphics.
Affirmative. Very well. At once. Very well.
All right. Let's see here.
At once. Agreed. Affirmative.
All right, where's the outpost? So, I love the history of RTS games, because I love RTS games.
Acknowledged.
So this was,
Yes, sir.
again, I believe it was 96 StarCraft, for comparison, it was
Awaiting
1998.
Timer started. 30 minutes remaining.
30 minutes remaining? Oh my god. Back in this day and age, There was no of the sort of nice refinements we have in modern day RTS. There's no second resources. Minimap isn't on by default. You have to purchase a structure to get the minimap. A lot of these control paradigms, they just don't exist. So let me actually see what my game speed is at. Yeah, I want to leave it sort of at the normal game speed before cranking it up. All right, so
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I can't make anything? What?
Preparing.
All right, so I'm going to repair this stuff.
Reporting.
Our base is
Oh
under
my
attack.
god, giant ants.
Lost.
We have giant ants.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Very well.
If this gets repaired enough, we should be able to see stuff.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
All right, so here's some resources we can get.
Awaiting orders.
Here's some resources
Yes, sir.
we can get.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
All right, so
Acknowledged.
we're going to do what I always do, which is make
Yes,
4
sir.
trucks at the very start, no matter what.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Gazabel says, this long with Age of Empires in my gaming childhood. Man, I've been watching so much Age of Empires lately.
Affirmative.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged.
All right, so I've scouted this way.
Acknowledged.
Oh, we got more ants coming.
Affirmative.
Why do they show up as gray on the minimap, man?
At once.
On hold. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
All right, micro.
Acknowledged.
Micro.
Reinforcements have
Affirmative.
arrived.
Acknowledged.
Oh, you would turn down the volume, you got it, Ghosty. Every game has its own unique opinion on what their audio level should be. Can you capture the oil derricks in this one? I don't think that's in this. I mean,
Yes, sir.
in Command and Conquer.
Yes,
There's
sir.
gonna be KKND, which we also played on stream.
Our base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Holy shit, we die so fast.
Affirmative.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 no.
Yes, sir. At once.
So, if you've never played Command and Conquer, that building is where I deposit money. If that dies, I cannot earn any more money. Do you remember? I would like a history lesson to be presented to you of me 3 minutes in the past. Long ago, when I was confidently talking about the lack of modern features in old RTS games, this game lets you just lose the ability to earn money like that. And this game is nothing but that shit. There is a structure called a construction yard. And if you lose that, you cannot make buildings.
Yes, sir. At once. Agreed.
Okay?
Affirmative. Affirmative.
All right.
Affirmative.
I'm going to need to make some of these fuckers right away.
Affirmative.
Can you not rebuild it? Knight Magenta, in this mission,
Yes,
I don't
sir.
have a construction yard.
Very well. Reporting.
New construction
Acknowledged.
options.
Which I discovered by the fact that
Timer
this...
started. 30 minutes remaining. Preparing.
What is this thing? I think you have to hover over it to figure it out. Yeah, camo pillbox,
Reporting.
great.
Affirmative.
Mine layer?
Yes,
Building.
sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Vehicle
right.
affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
All right, look.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Oh, I forgot how good this soundtrack is.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Z-Sakura says, oh wow, what is this 6 soundtrack?
Insufficient funds.
Z-Sakura, have you never heard the soundtrack in the Command & Conquer games? Hold on. So we only want the Red Alert soundtracks remastered with the bonus tracks? Great. All right. And can we put this on shuffle? Yeah, no, Tiberian Dawn has one of the top 3 game soundtracks of all time. All right, yeah, let's go back. What? What? All right, whatever. All right, looks like the jukebox. Oh shit. All right.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Top 3? Yeah, no. The other ones are, of course, Castlevania Symphony of the Night
Vehicle reporting. Reporting.
and Hunter Hunted. is the number one.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yeah, the Command and Conquer and Red Alert have god tier soundtracks.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
So I'm gonna build some of these fast
Acknowledged.
rangers.
Acknowledged.
All right, there's another one coming in from that way.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Jesus, these
Yes, sir.
ants are fucking
Affirmative.
everywhere. Holy shit!
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I cannot believe how scary these ants are.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
All right, this is the one that ended my life last time.
Reporting. Yes, sir. At once. Reporting. Affirmative.
So if we lose this building, we lose the game.
At once. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well.
Save the harvester, save the world.
Reporting.
Well.
Unit
This
ready.
is some ridiculous
Building.
shit.
Vehicle affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agree. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
This is the hardest I have had to try at anything this week.
Reporting. Agreed. Yes,
I had to
sir.
talk to an accountant.
Yes, sir.
Jesus.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand invincible.
Where's my harvester?
Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand
Why is this the song that I discovered this on?
invincible.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Mother of two cats gives 5 subs.
Affirmative.
What is the red one?
Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders. Agreed.
Holy shit!
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Children were supposed to play this game? No wonder they hid this.
Acknowledged. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds. Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
Okay. AWWDR. Excuse me, ADWDR. So starting to realize why this one was hidden. Yeah, no, it kind of makes sense. This is a new technique. Modern games say, if for some reason the content is not up to par with the rest of our stuff, we cut it from the game, right? Games in the 90s said, oh, let's crank up the difficulty and hide that shit. TFM Brotos is getting humbled in record time. I'm unhumbleable. I'm the best Command & Conquer player here, for sure. Okay, so the design of these games... The design of these games was honestly more puzzly than, like, strategic. Like, I feel like when we think about strategy games, we think about the sort of back and forth of moves and stuff like this. This game... it just kills you. And you're supposed to reload, study, and figure it out. So,
Yes, sir. At once.
all right.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
So, I'm probably going to need to do some clever positioning
Affirmative.
things.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
New construction
Acknowledge.
options.
Okay, so we
Yes,
need to
sir.
send this thing right away.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
30 minutes remaining.
Waiting orders.
I'm going to put these guys
Yes, sir.
here.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Rangers are 600.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Our base is
Acknowledge.
under attack.
Oh,
Reporting.
shit.
Agreed.
Okay. All right. Look, just give me... There's a lot going on here.
Yes, sir. At once. Agreed.
Retry number 3. No, see, Arboreadron. If I restart less than 100 times, I'm not playing a game from the 90s.
Affirmative.
Origata says, I got a few tips when you're ready for them. Mods, please ban Origata from our chat. Why on earth would you offer me tips? I know what I'm doing, okay? This is not some gap between me and the game. No. I think you might not understand something, Origata. It's not a gap between me and the game. In fact, this is the game. This is what this is supposed to be, all right? Now, if you can't handle that and you need to try to step in and tell me what to do, maybe you aren't cut out for Command & Conquer Red Alert secret ant missions that you have to unlock by watching a YouTube video before you go live.
Very well. Reporting.
New construction
Acknowledge.
options. Timer started. 30 minutes remaining.
Reporting.
All right.
Affirmative.
All right.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting
Oh
orders.
shit. Repair the pillboxes.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Unit
This fucker's coming
lost.
fast.
Vehicle reporting.
Our base
Reporting.
is under
Yes, sir.
attack. Training.
Acknowledged.
I'm gonna make
Unit
some of these
ready.
fucking guys.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Hey, so what are these barrels about?
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Very well.
ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
So if you
Affirmative.
shoot these, they will explode.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir.
Very well.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I'm so worried about my
Training.
guy. Okay, look, here's what I'm gonna do. Save scum, Mach 1. Here we go. Here we go.
Saved. Unit
Vehicle
ready.
acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Reporting. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
I'm fucking good.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Resistance have
Affirmative.
arrived.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Yes, sir. Very well.
These guys get one shot?
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Yes, sir. Waiting orders.
Our base
Yes,
is
sir.
under attack. Training.
Ready and
Yes, sir.
waiting.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir.
At once.
Agreed. Ready and waiting. Very well.
All right.
Agreed. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
All right, so
Affirmative.
generally there's
Acknowledged.
ways to destroy bridges in these games.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Ready and
Agreed.
waiting.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
All right,
Acknowledged.
definitely infantry are the way to go. All
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Training.
right, I'm gonna go
Acknowledged.
shitload of these
Affirmative.
bastards. I'm
Unit
really worried
lost.
about these fire ants.
Training. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
I don't
ready.
need a silo. Get out of here.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
What is it doing? What is this?
Affirmative.
Is that a Fortnite dance? What is that?
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, sick. Fuck yeah.
Acknowledged.
Come here, you bastard.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Okay, come here.
Vehicle reporting.
base is
Oh,
Acknowledged.
shit.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is
Reporting.
it.
Acknowledged.
This is it.
Acknowledged.
This is it.
Affirmative.
Can we...
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Very well.
Unit
Of course.
ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Shoot it first.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training. Unit ready.
We won.
Training.
We won. Now, I want to stress something that's very important. We're playing at the normal game speed. Okay? First try. There it is. All right, let's look at how much time we have left. It's hard to see. We have 24 minutes. All right, that's good.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir.
Unit
All right,
ready.
we need to keep scouting. We need to keep
Affirmative.
scouting.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Yes,
At
sir.
once. Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir.
At once.
Agreed.
Reporting.
Agreed. Acknowledged.
Okay, I see you. I see you.
Awaiting affirmative. Affirmative.
Probably gonna want to build
Yes,
one of
sir.
these now that I'm
Affirmative.
thinking I'm a little more safe.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Very well. Agreed. Reporting. Very well.
Our base is under
Yes, sir.
attack.
Affirmative.
God, they're fast.
Preparing.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Prepare. Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Waiting orders. Very well.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir.
Holy
At once.
shit.
Agreed. Very well. Reporting.
Oh, fuck.
Unit lost.
Okay. All right, do you lose when the time ends? I think I win when the time ends. You know what? Actually, that's
Mission
that's
loaded.
actually a really great question,
Unit
Knight
ready.
Magenta. Do I win when the timer hits 0, or do I need to kill them before the timer hits 0? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, but this game was made in the mid-90s, so the answer is you figure that out
Yes,
when
sir.
it hits 0.
Agreed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so I think I'm going to need
Yes,
to
sir.
just do some
Acknowledged.
intense mic right here,
Ready and waiting.
which is fine because I'm an intense gamer.
Reporting. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Agreed. At once. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Okay,
Acknowledged.
okay.
Reporting. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost. Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Fuck yeah.
Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Get the fuck out of there.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Very well.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. At once. At once. Affirmative.
Affirmative. Of course.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Keep working.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
A capitalist's
Affirmative.
favorite command.
Training. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Agreed.
Okay, I
Unit
gotta keep
ready.
a harsh,
Training. Unit ready.
focused, upright
Ready and
Training.
waiting.
position.
Ready.
I need to watch the mini-map
Yes, sir.
relentlessly.
Funds. Training.
This is
Solid. Ready and waiting.
this is
Yes,
like
sir.
the hardest thing that
Affirmative.
I've maybe
Yes, sir.
ever seen.
Very well.
Reporting. Awaiting orders. Very well. At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Base is under attack.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Reloading.
Acknowledged.
This is
Ready
this
and
is
waiting.
more multitasking than Pro AoE 2.
Yes, sir.
Lost.
Oh my god, I lost the
Yes, sir.
pillbox. Okay,
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Training. Unit
where's my little
ready.
car?
Awaiting
All right,
orders.
you're control one.
Affirmative.
Not that my hand is anywhere near the buttons over there.
Training.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just keep scouting around the edges,
Acknowledged.
and we need to get control of this area up here.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
That's gonna be the big
Acknowledged. Reporting.
pickle. I'm just gonna have this thing idly queued. All right, I see you. I see you.
Affirmative.
How do you get this game? Is it on Steam? Yeah, Velo 2. We're playing Command and Conquer Remastered. Command and Conquer Remastered. Petroglyph did the remaster. Petroglyph's a studio that makes a lot of RTS games. Outside of this, I think the RTS, the one they did before it was Grey Goo. Maybe there's another one in there as well. But yeah, this game is one of my favorites of all time. Of all time. So, I have a quest to try to 100% the Covert Ops missions in the original Command & Conquer, and I'm doing that tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man. Name the epithets as Hello Day 9. I'm a YouTube fan, East Coaster. I want to share something with you in chat as I'm never amazed by the honesty and trust on your stream. Today was my first day back in a treatment for people with treatment-resistant depression, TRD, called esketamine. I'm your age, 36, less hair. Don't worry, I'm catching up. And I'm going through the worst divorce I never imagined. But I used a lot of your positive affirmations and general positivity in the past 13 months to help grow and learn not to just hate and suffer. Fuck yes. Man, I'm proud of you for continuing to truck through. Because it is... When you're having depression, and there are things that just literally consume time, such as a divorce, which is already emotionally stressful, and there's all the logistics that needs to happen as a result. Oh my god. It's terrible. And I'm glad you're hanging in there, and I'm glad we can provide some comfort. And I'm glad that my pain and agony trying to defeat these invincible fucking ants can be part of that, man. Happy to have you here, and happy to provide a little spot for
Reporting.
y'all.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
All right, looks like we're in okay shape
Unit
generally.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Unit
So
ready.
I want to
Unit
share
lost.
some of the mechanics of this game
Training.
for those of you who have not seen it.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
So
Training.
wow, look at that. That's so great. Funny story. So right now you can see we are visually seeing 60 frames per second, even though this unit is moving very, very slowly. It was very common to have your visual frames and your logical frames be exactly the same.
Affirmative.
And in fact, a lot of Japanese game developers still have this as like a core part
Yes, sir.
of
At
their
once.
skill set is coding
Yes, sir.
in this way where your visual and your logic is layered on top of each other,
Our base is under attack.
which can cause really weird things like
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
in Dark Souls 1, if you play it on PC, your durability that's tied to game duration is computed by frames, so if your visual frame rate's really high, it just decays really, really fast. So it's really fun to play this on a remaster where they've split those two. Most modern games have them split into different threads, where the visual is updating separately from the game logic.
Yes, sir.
So I think control is how I can oh, there we go. Where's a grenadier?
Reporting. Yes,
I
sir.
don't know where there's any grenadiers.
On hold. Cancel. Training.
Reporting.
Do
Yes,
you
sir.
see any grenadiers here?
Yes, sir.
Grenadiers are
Acknowledged.
dangerous
Yes,
because
sir.
they can hurt your own nerds. Anyways, okay. A little bit about the mechanics of this game. So, this structure makes my factory units, this structure makes my infantry units, and you have this panel here where if I make more barracks, it just increases the rate at which they're produced from this panel. Now, this ore
Yes, sir.
truck is going to collect 700 ore and then dump it here. Or maybe they made it 8 in this one. Looks like 700. Oh God, that's what they changed, yeah. The ore truck dumps 700 and then moves back out and then goes back and then dumps it.
Yes, sir.
And what this means is that if you lose this ore truck,
order.
you just no longer can get any money. If you lose this refinery, you no longer can get any money. And as you are mining
Reporting.
things
Yes,
out,
sir.
your income goes down more and more and more and more as the game goes on. And so I'm slowing down because I want to present the current problem that I'm going to have outside of, good God, these fucking ants. The next big problem that I'm going to be facing is I need to go out here and secure this ore field. And I'm trying to determine the best possible way to do that. So I think one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to build a grenadier to destroy this bridge so I don't have to worry about this choke point, which means from the north, it's basically this alley that I need to control. Now over here, I'll probably just have to have some nerds like right here. I'll probably do something like have a pile here and a pile here, just to defend from either side and grab this first. And then from behind, probably just have some more nerds over here. Yeah, actually, so this is one choke point,
Reporting.
basically like right by this repair bay. I don't even think I need the service depot. Atomic Sheeple says destroying the bridge was so mind-blowing to 4-year-old me. Yeah, no, I really wish modern games
Insufficient funds.
had more elements of that.
Acknowledged.
All right, so we go back to normal speed. Okay. Now, I gotta be careful with this Grenadier, because Grenadiers, everything in the game can deal friendly
Ready
fire
and waiting
damage.
at once. Agreed.
Reporting.
So, Grenadiers,
At once.
as you might imagine, they throw grenades.
Lost.
Awaiting orders.
Ready and waiting.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
So I can control click.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
What is this gonna take to destroy this thing, man?
Agreed. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Agreed.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Reporting. Yes,
fuck,
sir. Affirmative.
fuck,
Acknowledged.
fuck.
Awaiting Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. At once. Very well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay, so here's the strategy.
Acknowledged.
Here's the strategy.
Affirmative.
It's currently locked onto this
Acknowledged.
bastard.
Affirmative.
So I'm gonna try to like just
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
we're
Ready
walking
and
the
waiting
dog.
at once.
We're walking the dog.
Vehicle
Acknowledged.
reporting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Fucking holy shit!
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay, so there it is. There's my
Yes,
ore
sir.
depots. Or my ore trucks. They're going out that way.
Awaiting orders.
So I need to ride out to meet them.
Yes, sir.
Something, 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 Gondor. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Training. Unit ready.
Vehicle.
Get the fuck out of there.
Very well. Very well.
This is like Starship Troopers. Oh no, I haven't saved in a while. Okay, wait. You guys go here, you go here, you go here, you come here.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
I know, I fucking know.
Yes, sir.
You're like Bank of America, man. Fuck off.
Ready and waiting.
You tried to buy
Affirmative.
8 tacos on Taco Tuesday, but
Yes, sir.
you're poor, so we didn't approve that transaction.
Training.
Very well. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Okay.
Unit ready. Training.
All right, so we're doing it.
Ready.
Why will
Ready and
this
waiting.
bridge not collapse? This is the sturdiest bridge.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle yes, reporting.
Okay. Go collect.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative.
I think I just need an APM there.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. At once.
Nice. Save Scum Mach 3 enabled.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir.
Ready and waiting. Of course.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Acknowledge. Awaiting orders.
Fuck, this
Very
happening's
well.
bad.
Awaiting
Yes,
orders.
sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. At once.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Report at once.
If units are damaged, they move slower.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Dude, yeah, because here's the thing. Okay, so
Unit ready.
funny story time.
Training.
The original
10
Command and
minutes
Conquer
remaining.
that was made in
ready.
'95, I want to say. Can you heal? I have to put them on top of this thing.
Yes, sir.
Which, you know, why not?
Affirmative.
Training.
Actually, you know, fuck it, I don't give a shit.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
So the original Command and Conquer was the one that established this sort of base building heuristic, where you have a construction yard that makes buildings. You have
Unit
these structures that make various
Training.
other types of units. And, you know, there is a tech tree. It's a little bit hidden in that, like, you know, if you build this depot here, this will unlock mammoth
Unit
tanks,
ready. Training.
which is another type of higher tech unit.
Yes, sir.
And
Unit ready. Training.
the amount of sheer degeneracies that came from this.
Acknowledged.
Wait, there was something that I wanted to say. Oh, yeah.
Unit ready.
They sort of leaned in hard to, like, semi-realism. So, like, if you
Awaiting orders.
lost some health, you would work
Unit
slower.
ready. Training.
How much is a medic? Actually,
On hold.
let's build one of
Cancel.
these.
Training.
Vehicle reporting.
Awaiting
So
orders.
if things are really damaged, they're, like, really inaccurate, and they're, like, really slow. Fucking chaos, man. It's so good. But I think many of you heard me talk about this in the old Command & Conquer Covert Ops missions that I was playing some last
Yes,
year,
sir.
and we're going to play more
At
again.
once.
Come out here.
Affirmative.
Acknowledge.
Those types of unbelievably clear hard edges is so fun. So fun.
At once. Affirmative.
All right, let me go back to normal speed. Yeah, so like this was also during an era where what we have to deal with better or worse PCs today is we have better graphics or worse graphics. In the 90s, you had one set of graphics with a faster game speed or a slower game speed. So having game speed was like a really common way to modulate the
Affirmative.
ability for your computer to process stuff.
Yes, sir.
And of course, it had
Agreed.
unbelievably gigantic gameplay implications.
Very well.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Come on,
Awaiting
let's go.
orders.
Insufficient funds.
Okay, where are these bastards going, huh? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit
At once.
lost.
I obviously want all these little minigunners to be right next to each other
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
to
Awaiting
maximize
orders.
the potential damage.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Okay,
Reporting.
we're doing good.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Medic reporting out.
Oh yeah, it has this insane cooldown.
Reporting. Of course.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Acknowledged.
All right, this is the most ragtag
Yes,
base.
sir.
You wish you had a base this cool,
Affirmative.
man. I can see your jealousy from here. I'm building another fucking ore truck. No, I'm
On
not. I'm
hold.
building a bunch of these.
Awaiting
Cancel.
orders.
Training. Unit
Okay,
ready.
we're gonna save Scum Mach for this. They're different file names because you never know which
Reporting. Very
time in
well.
the past you need to go to.
Training.
You like that sound effect, huh?
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Absolutely
Training.
laser focused.
Unit ready.
My third guy finish? No?
Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Very well.
Very well. Affirmative! Mine layers OP.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I might need to build some more mine layers in a sec here.
Base
Reporting. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative.
But I played RTS
Yes, sir.
games in the 90s, so I'm
Agreed.
only building these minigunners. I'll build one of these afterwards. Never seen anyone this focused? Yeah. This might be a little bit upsetting, that man W, just to see
Warning,
someone who's
5
capable of
minutes
being
remaining.
this tuned into something. Now, the game did just have an audio line that said
Insufficient funds.
5 minutes remaining, which would suggest to me that some shit is about to hit the fan.
Yes, sir.
Medic reporting out.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Okay, wait.
Agreed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Warning, 4 minutes remaining.
Yes, sir.
Shit,
Yes, sir.
fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck.
Very well.
I see them. I see them.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Of course. Yes, sir. Waiting orders, sir.
Ready and waiting. Very well. At once. Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting. At once.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. At once.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Warning, 3 minutes remaining.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Jesus, I mean, that's
Ready.
Agreed.
insane.
Training.
At once. Yes,
Someone's like, what should a fire ant do? And someone says, I have an idea.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Ready.
Don't
Yes,
ask
sir.
Unit lost.
anyone that knows anything
Yes,
about
sir.
nature.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
At once.
Ready and
Unit
waiting.
lost.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed.
Warning,
Okay.
2
Yes,
minutes
sir.
remaining.
Ready and waiting.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir.
Now it sounds like Paul Bettany vision from the MCU.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Very well.
You know,
Affirmative.
I feel like there's a
Acknowledged.
50% chance that if I said,
At once.
oh yeah, no, that's Paul Bettany, you guys would just repeat that for the rest of your lives, never knowing that I was lying.
Agreed. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Agreed.
Training. Unit
Fuck,
sir.
fuck,
Of
fuck,
course.
fuck,
Yes, sir.
fuck, fuck,
Warning,
fuck,
1
fuck,
minute
fuck,
Ready and waiting.
fuck,
Very well.
Training.
Yes,
fuck,
sir.
shit,
Affirmative.
shit, fuck,
Waiting
fucking,
Waiting
oh,
orders.
Jesus!
Acknowledged.
Jesus!
Acknowledged.
Shoot it,
Affirmative.
fucking,
Lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ah, you fucking bastards! Make another one.
building.
Very well.
Unit ready.
At once.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Medics have the
Ready,
worst
waiting.
AI. Like, in this game,
Insufficient.
like, how it, you know how impressive Chat
Reinforcements
GPT
have
is?
arrived.
Awaiting
You know how
orders.
impressive Chat GPT is?
Affirmative.
The AI for the medics is whatever the exact fucking opposite of that is. It's just like 1 divided by Chat GPT fucking intelligence, man.
Mission accomplished.
I have an MCV! There it is. Who would have believed it? Giant ants. Now that your MCV has arrived, that's a mobile construction vehicle, we must evacuate the civilians in the area. They don't stand a chance against these ants. There are 2 villages in your immediate area. Locate them and evacuate the civilians to the island to the northwest. You'll also have to take out all the bridges in this area to stop the ants from completely overrunning. You must destroy the bridges and evac at least 1 civilian from each town for the mission to be a success. Okay.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. At once.
Awaiting orders.
Wait. Okay, so here is...
Affirmative.
It has some of my
Yes, sir.
units from
Affirmative.
before, but it deleted
Affirmative.
my refinery.
Very well.
Am I understanding this correctly?
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Are we fucking serious? Man, if I didn't lose that
Vehicle
other one.
reporting.
Alright, so. This is the 90s. And this
Affirmative.
is the game. Did I sell it at the end or some
Awaiting
shit?
orders.
Mine.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Alright, like, do I need to scout my own
Orders.
buildings?
Agreed.
This is like therapy. You need to look inward and you need to find yourself.
Very well.
Okay.
Vehicle reporting.
So because I'm a hacker man,
Acknowledged.
here's what we're gonna do.
Affirmative.
Alright, let me show you how to play
Very
the
well.
game.
Construction options.
This is normal? I can't even believe that. It feels 1,000 times faster. So I'm gonna make a ranger right away.
Very well. Vehicle reporting.
Then what I'm gonna
Yes,
do
sir.
is I'm gonna
Yes, sir.
deploy
Reporting.
Deploy.
Acknowledged.
right
Reporting.
here. Deploy,
Yes, sir.
deploy,
New
deploy, deploy,
construction
deploy.
options.
I'm gonna make more
Building.
refinery.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Wait, it's right here.
Reporting.
I did have to scout
Yes,
it.
sir. Acknowledged.
Who made
Yes,
this
sir.
game?
Acknowledged.
I just needed to find myself.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm very surprised that that's what the correct answer is, but I did it.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
All right, so we need to play this over here.
Reporting. Very well.
I always thought it was weird you can make medium
Building.
tanks. Best unit ever made.
Construction complete. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
All right, we have ants.
Affirmative.
All right, good. I destroyed that bridge. What? They just opened up another air? I don't believe
Yes,
this
sir. Acknowledged.
bullshit.
Very well. At once.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir.
All right, so
Affirmative.
scouting right now, and we're gonna make nothing but medium tanks because they're like one of the best units in multiplayer.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is where we need to eventually send things to.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Ready and
At
waiting.
once.
Vehicle reporting.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
Oh wait a minute. Let me save. Save scum Mach 1. Blue Skies worked at Micro Buddy. The Ponerer would be proud. Thanks, man. Thanks. And
Mission saved.
pretty good. Pretty impressive, if I may
Acknowledged.
say so myself.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Found an ant.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
All right,
Affirmative.
it's giving me
Acknowledged.
just
Unit
some
ready.
menacing looks, so that's
Building.
not that big.
Yes,
deal.
sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
So I need to load some
Affirmative.
civilians in there
Affirmative.
to
Acknowledged.
get up there.
Acknowledged.
Where'd my tank go?
Unit ready.
Did I just lose my tank? All
Vehicle
right.
reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Silos
Yes, sir.
needed.
Acknowledged.
I need fucking silos? No.
Silos needed. Building. Training.
So
Unit
in these
ready.
games, you have a maximum amount of money that
Unit
you can
ready.
be in possession of at any
Training.
one point in time.
Unit ready.
What else can I make here?
Training. Unit ready.
Decoy with low
Training.
health?
Unit ready.
Who made this game?
Building. Training.
AA gun, power
Unit
plant?
ready.
I don't think we really need anything.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes,
The
sir.
production rates are
Acknowledged.
insane in these
Affirmative.
games.
Acknowledged.
Okay, so this is blocked
Training.
off.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Okay, I want to see how
Yes,
this
sir.
matches up
Acknowledged.
against an ant.
Training.
Awaiting orders.
What if I stand
Unit
here?
ready.
Affirmative.
All right,
Building.
nice. This is the game.
Training. Unit ready. Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Unit
Waiting
ready.
orders. Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Listen to this music.
Affirmative.
Do any of you want to
Affirmative.
make love?
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yeah, I'll probably need the service
Waiting
depot
orders.
to just get some repairs.
Unit ready. Training.
And you know?
Building.
Oh, I can't make the mine
Unit
layers
ready.
anymore. All right. I don't know why.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yeah, you want to make love?
Acknowledged.
Like, I don't know what's
Affirmative.
happening, but my
Waiting
hips are
orders.
doing something right now.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Waiting orders.
And that might be a vitamin
Acknowledged.
deficiency,
Yes,
or,
sir.
you know, maybe kind of, you know, in the mood.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Dude, I cut my
Unit
lip
ready.
shaving, and I live in Los
Affirmative.
Angeles, which is like super
Unit
dry.
ready.
Let's make a bunch of
Training.
these.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
And so
Vehicle
it is.
Training.
Oh, ah,
Affirmative.
Training.
ah!
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Run, run, run,
Affirmative.
run! These guys
Yes,
look
sir.
so scary.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
And I like really cut my lip,
Acknowledged.
and it is just
Ready.
like alternated
Training.
between.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Oh my god, I have villagers.
Ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Okay,
Affirmative.
so these are the ones I need to break. Holy fuck! Holy shit!
Reporting.
Get the
Acknowledged.
fuck out of there! Get out of there! What is going on in this game?
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Go here and then go
Training.
here.
Okay.
Building. Unit lost. Unit ready. Training.
Did you see the mini map? Oh my god!
Training.
I
Unit
lost my
ready.
factory? Fuck!
Very
Training.
well.
Building.
Shit!
Very
Unit
well.
Yes,
ready.
sir.
At once.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds.
Ready and waiting.
Unit
Very well.
ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
All right, my macro's good, so I think we're mostly okay.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yeah.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Training.
Okay, so
Reporting.
Ready.
Ready and waiting.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Reporting.
fuck yeah, I'm
Affirmative.
fucking
Unit
better than ants.
ready.
I'm so much better than ants.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
I'm not really a competitive ladderer, but the ants in this
Acknowledged.
20-some-year-old game, yeah.
Unit
sir.
ready.
It's almost 30 years old?
Affirmative.
Jesus.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
How do you
Yes, sir.
unload?
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Okay.
What is
Okay.
going on?
Okay. Okay.
Hey, look, it's an
Okay.
Xbox logo.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
All right. Now, if there's one thing
Very
Red Alert
well.
taught me, it's that inside every church is money. So I'm going to go over here.
Affirmative.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, okay, yeah, okay,
Training.
yeah, okay,
Construction.
yeah,
Waiting
okay,
order. Waiting order.
okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Reporting. Very well.
Training.
Ready and waiting.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Training.
At once.
Unit ready. Training.
Am I just going to crunch through this
Unit
mission?
ready.
Sir. At once.
Training.
Is it mission crunching
Unit
time?
ready.
Affirmative.
Unit
Ready.
lost.
Very well. Waiting orders.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
All right, a lot beats a little.
Yes, sir.
The law of
Ready and
RTS
waiting.
games
Yes,
remains
sir.
true even versus
Training.
ants.
Unit ready.
Oh yeah, I need it.
Unit lost. New construction options.
Waiting orders. Very well.
I can make mine layers. I just need a service depot.
Building.
Oh, let's build 8 of these
Agreed.
fuckers.
Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative.
I think we got it.
Agreed. Affirmative.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
okay, yeah, okay.
Unit ready.
What is this, command?
Building.
Or KKND?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, money, honey.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
At once. Of course.
What are these
Training.
things?
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Abandoned
Training.
anti-post. Holy cow. dude.
Unit ready. Training.
Alright, how do these
Waiting
things work?
orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
So, the way, how did abilities work before
Training.
hotkeys? You click like this?
Unit
and
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
I really know what
Unit
these
ready.
do.
Affirmative.
Training.
This is so much
On
effort.
hold. Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Building. Cancel.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
So I can like do
Unit
this.
ready.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
So now I have the mines, and then I can like
Unit
put it
ready.
there, and they'll reload.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
I don't know,
ready.
seems pretty cool to me.
Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Very well.
Alright, shoot that
Building.
church.
Affirmative.
Training.
There's gonna be money in here.
Unit ready. Training. Unit
Yeah.
ready. Insufficient
Yeah.
funds.
Okay.
Whoops.
Training.
Yes, sir.
What is
Affirmative.
this?
Waiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
You idiots!
Of course.
Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Mr.
Unit
Crate?
ready.
Where? Ah. There it
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Awaiting order. Agreed.
Hold on.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Awaiting orders.
This is so hard. You guys think StarCraft 2 is hard to control?
Acknowledged, sir.
Cowards.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Try building any number of mines in this game.
Affirmative.
Oh, let's see how they work.
Unit lost.
Oh, mine layers are fucking terrible units.
Vehicle reporting.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Holy shit! No, it microed!
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god! That ant micro is something else, man.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Alright,
Training.
build another one of these things.
Building. Unit
Control
ready.
Shift right click, I think is the button.
Training. On hold. Building. Cancel.
Yeah.
Unit
What are these
ready.
idiots doing?
Training.
Okay.
Unit ready.
Oh my god.
Very well.
I am in
Very
disarray.
well. Affirmative. Reporting.
I am disarray.
Affirmative.
Training.
Oh shit, we got red ants.
Unit
Rants.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Rants in a pants.
Building.
Oh yeah. The
Unit
tech tree is
ready.
one directional. Once you unlock the mine layer, you can lose the tech building and you can just still make that fucking mine layer, man.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative.
Oh no!
Affirmative.
Oh, fuck out of there!
Yes, sir. Reporting. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
Unit
now you go.
ready.
Yeah,
Training.
you can get in traffic
Unit
jams.
ready.
Traffic jams are really common in
Awaiting
Warcraft
Unit
3.
ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
A
Building.
lot of these early RTSs had huge
Ready.
worker issues where if you had too many workers, they would block the pathing of your other
Ready and
workers.
waiting.
Ready.
Agreed.
Training.
Oh my god, I lost my minimap structure.
Yes, sir. At
Fuck.
once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting.
So units do not have this sort of like ready awareness that they do in
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Unit ready.
hold on, I need to rebuild my radar dome.
Unit lost.
Dude, these things are hard. These are the hardest fucking things in the universe.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Alright, we're getting there.
Vehicle reporting.
Yeah, imagine removing someone's minimap in SC2, and then imagine good players saying, yeah, the minimap is a crutch. What I do is I save the entire map on different screen hotkeys, and I fucking go around the screen all the time. I induce epilepsy. Guaranteed. Massive flickering to different areas of the screen.
Yes, sir.
So that way I can save $250 and make 2 more Dragoons.
Unit ready.
Sounds like injecting larvae.
Affirmative.
But the thing is that if the mechanic exists... I'm hearing explosions. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Dude, I gotta have units fucking everywhere, because they just like waltz right in. Oh, please shoot, please shoot.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Of course. Awaiting order. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
At once.
Yeah, okay.
Unit
Okay.
lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Cannot deploy here.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
This is so difficult.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Lost.
Affirmative.
This game told me I was supposed to destroy all these bridges. Destroying bridges is a crutch.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Using micro is a crutch.
Unit ready.
That's actually the play. Calling any mechanic that's useful in one game that doesn't exist in another game, you just call it a crutch. Yeah, this game was smart enough to realize that the minimap was a crutch.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Very well. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Alright, we're getting all the way through the red ants.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Awaiting knowledge.
Unit lost. Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Does attack move work in this game?
Yes, sir.
Are you serious?
Unit
Ready
lost.
and waiting order. Affirmative.
Fuck, dude, holy shit. Oh my god, it's hell.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Cue the shit up. There's no attack. Yeah, there's no attack. Get me the fuck out of here.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
What is going on? Alright, whatever.
Unit lost.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Very well.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Need
Yes, sir.
reinforcements.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Alright, we're doing it.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
What? It's an anthill?
Unit
Ants just come out of here?
Yes, sir.
What?
Vehicle reporting.
Every time I kill one, another one just comes out. Okay. Alright, I have learned.
Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative.
The game was right.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
What the fuck?
Yes, sir.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Unit lost.
What in the fuck?
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Listen to this stupid music.
Unit lost. Unit
Awaiting orders.
ready.
Affirmative.
You're like, this music's great. Not if I'm losing.
Unit ready.
Agreed.
Training.
Build a wall around the anthill? Can I build walls?
Training. Unit ready.
Build sandbags.
Building. Unit lost.
Reporting. Very well.
Unit lost.
Ready and very well.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir.
I was wondering how Villain was macroing so well. The macro was so good.
Very well. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
I don't fucking believe this.
Awaiting knowledge. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Retreating
Yes,
is a
sir.
crutch.
Very well. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. No, affirmative. Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So
Reporting. Ready
fucking
and
much
waiting.
damage. Jesus Christ.
Lost.
At once. Ready and waiting. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
There they are.
Ready. Building.
Okay.
Holy
Okay.
shit. What the fuck? Holy,
Yes, sir. Agreed.
holy shit!
Lost.
Yeah? Okay.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready, yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Very well. Reporting at once.
Yeah.
Unit ready.
Okay.
Building.
Okay.
Unit
Okay.
lost.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Okay. All right, hold on.
Unit lost. Insufficient funds.
All right, we're putting on sub mode. Putting on sub mode because some heathens are showing up and being heathenly.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah.
Where'd those civilians
Unit
go?
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Where'd the civilians go?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh shit, I lost them.
Okay. Okay.
Like I lost track of them.
Unit lost.
Where? What?
Okay.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yeah. Okay.
lost.
Okay.
Fuck.
Reporting. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yeah.
Is this it?
Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah.
Going through Tiberium? There's no Tiberium in this game.
Reporting. Very well.
You're clearly not a real gamer.
Okay. Okay.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Is he somewhere in here?
Yes, sir. Very well.
Yes, sir.
That's how you can find a fake gamer if they call or Tiberium. Fake gamer, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Get in there. No, you
Yeah.
get in
Okay.
there.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Ready and very well. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Now,
Yes,
does
sir.
this win the game?
Acknowledged, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Unit
Okay.
ready. Building.
What? I have to destroy the bridges? Oh. Okay.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Unit ready.
Do I have to
Yeah.
destroy this?
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Shit.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds.
How do you destroy the bridges? It's control right click, right?
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir. Vehicle.
Isn't it
Acknowledged.
control right click?
Affirmative.
Oh my god.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir.
Unit
Of course.
ready.
Of
Training.
course.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Shit fuck.
Unit lost.
Shit fuck. Shit fuck.
Training.
I need to practice this in like a low stakes setting. How do you destroy bridges in this game? I thought it was control right mouse button with a unit that has an
Yes, sir.
explosion.
Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Very
Of
well.
course.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Unit
I'm at the what the fuck is going on stage of the game.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Go, 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 go.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
At once. Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Unit
Waiting
lost.
Ready and
I
waiting.
just have a lot of HP. Can I right click shoot the bridge with my mini-mans?
Unit lost.
All right, so that's a bridge. Where's another bridge? Those are not bridges. That's not a bridge. That's a bridge. This, not a bridge. Interesting.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Shit, there's fucking anthills there too.
Unit
Jesus
ready.
Christ.
Training. Unit ready.
I'm gonna need a lot of minigunners. All right, it's taking some damage.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Insufficient.
I'm doing it.
funds.
Dude, I'm destroying this
Unit
bridge.
ready.
I'm destroying this bridge.
Training.
Okay.
Unit.
Because I thought it was like one of those
Building.
narrative recommendations. Hey, you might want to destroy the bridges if you want to win this mission. All right, this is the game right here. This is what I'm talking about. This is how we win.
Ready and waiting.
Reporting. Vehicle reporting.
All right, well, while I'm waiting for this bridge to self-detonate, I wanted to remind all of you that I am actually streaming this from the cloud. Like, this is not running on my computer. Currently, I have a ping of 16. It literally just doesn't feel like it's not on my computer right now.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
This is peak content. Hell yeah. I love GeForce Now.
Unit ready. Training. Unit
Almost as
ready.
much as I
Yes,
love
sir.
killing ants.
Training.
Very well.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Waiting orders.
Alright, I'm taking it out. The only good bug is a dead bug.
Unit ready. Training.
Ready and waiting.
Unit ready.
I think I might want to have these
Training.
bastards collect
Acknowledge.
Unit
here.
ready. Unit lost.
Every time I see an ore truck mining this territory, I get a little
Yes, sir.
mortified. I think I only have 3 ore trucks. Alright.
Unit lost.
Rationale says, I wonder if it's in Argentina. Might recommend a couple friends to it. Yeah, like my
Unit
my
ready.
bridge blasters.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge.
Training.
Waiting
Building.
reporting.
Unit
Acknowledge.
ready.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Waiting orders. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Ready.
Very well.
They have data centers all over the place.
Yes, sir.
Thank Christ.
At once. Affirmative.
So I definitely encourage you to like just try it out. Try it out for free. It's free to try as much as you like. There's just a
Unit
limit to how
lost.
long you can be
Unit
playing
ready.
if you're on a free session.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
You
Unit
know what?
ready.
Don't mind right in front of you.
Training.
Ready and waiting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Yeah, get him. Fuck him up.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Dude, if this were a StarCraft co-op mission, it would be screaming at you every 5 seconds.
Building.
Commander,
On
we really
hold.
got to destroy those bridges.
Cancel.
Can you sandbag walk
Cancel.
in this game?
Unit lost. Building. Construction complete.
Does this work in this
Unit
game?
lost.
So you typically
Building.
can only build within a certain range
Unit
of your buildings.
lost.
So you can build
Yes, sir.
walls
At once.
Unit
Ready.
lost.
Waiting orders.
Construction
and use the
complete.
walls in the original
Affirmative.
Command and Conquer
Affirmative.
to like... No, it doesn't work in this game.
Structure sold. Cancel. Building.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Nice.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Look at these guys just artificially increasing my kill count. So good. You do it with silos? They're cheapish? Probably.
Reporting. Ready and waiting. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed.
Boom. Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Awaiting orders. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
This is where setting things to ultra fast feels really good. Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
It's so weird to just know these songs so well, because I played this game so much as a kid. Alright,
Unit
come on.
lost.
Awaiting orders. Agreed. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mmm.
Vehicle
Saxophone is so sexy.
Yes, sir.
ready and waiting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Agreed. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Unit
Awaiting
lost.
orders. Acknowledge. At once. Awaiting
Very
orders.
well.
Affirmative.
Construction
Yes,
complete.
sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Structure sold.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
Unit
figure it out.
lost.
Go here.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Of course.
Oh my god, does this bridge ever die?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Agreed.
lost.
At once. Yes, sir. At once.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Die?
Yes, sir. At once.
Unit lost.
These games are so fucking hard.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
This is like the hardest thing that I have done all week.
Building.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Oh, we did it.
Yes, sir.
Didn't we?
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Did we not do it?
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yeah, okay. Okay,
Unit ready. Building.
okay.
What? Is there... What am I missing?
Unit ready. Building.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Unit ready. Building.
Because there's a really scary aspect to these games where the game doesn't
Yeah?
tell you
Yeah.
if you've lost sometimes.
Okay.
You just have to understand that you cannot win anymore.
Unit ready.
I assume that this
Building.
was the town that we needed to evacuate them from, and I assume that these nerds count.
Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting.
Yeah. Okay.
Jayok says, "What up, you absolute legend? What up, Jayok?
Unit
Okay.
ready.
Yes, sir.
You watch Carl on YouTube? Hello, you absolute legends."
Awaiting orders.
All right, so did these civilians die? Did I just fucking insta auto lose?
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
Oh my god, yes! Ultimate Gamer engaged. The source of the ants' activity has been pinpointed in this area. We suspect that their nests are in this area that must be destroyed. Team of civilian specialists are en route to your location. Use them to gas all the ant nests in the area. In addition, destroy all ants that you encounter. Be careful. These things can chew through anything. Good luck.
Yes, affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Be affirmative. Reporting.
Holy fuck! Right from the get-go, just give me a moment.
Acknowledged.
Give me a moment to breathe.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Vehicle reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Vehicle reporting.
Reporting. Vehicle
New
reporting.
construction options.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting.
Yes, sir.
Where am I even located? I'm in the bottom right of the
Construction
map.
complete.
Okay.
Reinforcements have
Acknowledged.
arrived. New construction options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Alright, so there's a little bit of ore here.
Acknowledged.
Alright, so I have these APCs, sure.
Vehicle Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Very well.
Ready and waiting. Vehicle reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes,
We
sir.
are legitimately shitting me here, man.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
Little ore holes do anything? These generate ore.
Affirmative.
So,
Affirmative.
if left alone, the ore field will regrow.
Very well.
Unit
Dude, fucking minigunners are just better than all these jobbers.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Okay, give it a minute. Give it a minute. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. Like, restarting missions, so good. You know, I remember playing the missions in Here's Might and Magic 2 again and again and again and again and again. And Here's Might and Magic 2, like, not the campaign, but just like the one-off custom missions were each designed as like a one-map campaign. And they were all like this.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I loved restarting those missions over and over again. I think it's kind of one of the reasons why I'm drawn to puzzle games.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
So we're changing to the multiplayer build.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Can you get out?
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Open up.
New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle affirmative.
So this is kind of one of these like weird anti-ideas, which is that chokes in RTS games can be a total
Reinforcements
trap.
have arrived.
Yes,
New
sir.
construction
Reporting.
options.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Because really what you want is
Yes, sir.
good defense.
Affirmative.
Construction
And
complete.
often the best defense is just to have all your shit just stacked in one location.
Training. Building. Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
I actually think they're just not as good as my basic minigunners.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
This I feel like is yeah, chokes are a crush. Thank you, Xamaru. Sorry, I forgot who I was streaming to.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training. Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yeah, I mean, like, when this was created, a lot of units were just
Affirmative.
designed to try to just be fucking sweet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that
Yes,
the
sir. Agreed. Reporting.
burst damage is too high for minigunners, and that's how we need to do this.
Unit lost. New construction options. Arrived reinforcements have arrived. Building. Training.
Ready and
Unit
waiting.
ready.
Waiting orders. Waiting orders.
Training. Unit
Yeah, so I mean,
ready.
like, a lot of things were just made to be sweet, and there's some interactions, like this unit is better against infantry, this unit is better against
Sufficient funds.
armor.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
But basically, there's like
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
a very
Affirmative.
small amount of units that are like really important.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit
Yes,
ready.
affirmative.
There's this really shitty
Training.
thing. This is
Acknowledged.
actually too
Affirmative.
funny.
Acknowledged.
So
Training.
Acknowledged.
each
Unit
deposit
ready.
in Command and Conquer
Acknowledged.
1,
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
like if your
Affirmative.
harvester would
Acknowledged.
go out and get some resources, then drop it off, it was 700.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
And to build another
Affirmative.
harvester was
Acknowledged.
1,500. So it was like just barely more than 2 trips.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Holy
lost.
shit.
Unit lost. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
It was some serious bullshit, man.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders.
Training. On hold. Cancel.
So annoying. And in this game, they change it so that it was 1,400 for an ore truck, and me and all my friends when this came out were just like, oh, thank God, it's just 2 harvester trips. Oh, fuck. I mean, it was like a relief for sure. Yeah, 50 out of 100 electricity, sure. What?
Yeah, okay, 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 okay.
Construction complete.
All right, let's build this up here. Some shit. I actually want to keep things pretty
Construction
tight and clustered
options.
together.
Building.
Not
On
that
hold.
many. Let's just click twice.
Cancel. Building.
I also feel like this is a great lesson in the most dangerous idea in RTS games, which is like being able to accelerate your economy,
Insufficient funds.
like being able to spend money to earn more money. Like how do you deal with that? And I'm talking about this from like a design perspective. Also, I'm gonna get some water. Let me finish this thought, get some water, come back, we're probably gonna win the whole game. In a game like League or Dota, you can spend money to get an item that can improve the rate at which you farm, but it's not like it does this. It's not like, oh my god, he has those items, so he's farming 300 times quicker than he was at the start of the game. And like Age of Empires, like it just works that way, right? So you get this, zoom, you know? And so there's always this question in games of, in what way does this RTS game deal with the exponential scaling problem? Because I'm sure everyone is familiar with the idea of snowballing, which is that I have an advantage, which increases the probability of getting more of an advantage, right? So in a game like League or Dota, though, they actually have like mechanisms that kind of suppress that kind of like keep it peeled down. So for instance, in Dota, items give you power, but everyone's getting experience, which means they're getting to unlock more abilities, they're getting more stats, they're getting more health, they're getting more damage, they're getting more capability just by doing nothing. And if you have a ton of gold, it actually doesn't make you that much more powerful. I actually looked at some late game Dota games where, you know, oh, here's a carry at level 27. And I asked, like, what percentage of that health and that damage is coming from items versus coming from raw stats? And it's like 65-70% is just from your raw stats. Damage can be like 50%, but it's never like your damage as the character is like 98% like it is in League of Legends. Like there's just this like real like control over how much power you get. That's one way. You can snowball in your ability to gain money, but that doesn't create a sort of, oh, that hero is 17 times stronger than I am. In Age of Empires, their solution is that you cannot increase your income rate, or excuse me, you cannot spend money to get more money until Castle Age. I'm not quite saying that correctly, so let me just tell you how the game works. You have a town center that makes workers, and everyone always makes workers out of that town center from the very start of the game. You can't make more town centers until you are way deep into the game. Logistics kind of disagree on Dota items. The actives are oftentimes more powerful than raw stats, so the comparison is flawed. I am including the fact that your XP unlocks abilities and your items unlock abilities. I'm glossing over some details of Logiska. But anyways, in a game like Age of Empires 2, actually, let me back up. Logiska, the point is 65% the perfect statement? Is that correct? Oh my god. The point is that you cannot have a Dota hero that is 20 times more powerful than another hero if both of them have been playing reasonably. Like, you're not going to wind up in a situation where there's a 20,000 HP hero and, oh yeah, that's just the fucking way it is. Okay, there you go. In fact, you're rarely going to even wind up with like 5x differentials in power, which is actually quite common in a lot of RTS games that don't have control over this kind of fucking scaling problem. Yeah, but Age of Empires just makes sure that you can't buy... Age of Empires just makes sure that you cannot even buy town centers until you're deep into the game. So that way, at that point, both players maybe already have 50 workers. And so if you build 3 town centers, this will allow you to get to 80 workers when I'm at 65. But it's not like you get to 3 town centers at the very start of the game and things spiral out of control. So anyways, there is this fun that comes from being able to invest money to feed back into my ability to get money. It is fun to buy a Battle Fury in Dota because it helps me farm faster. It is fun to take an expansion in StarCraft because it helps me grow the size of my army faster. And, you know, StarCraft kind of solves it by just being a really fragile game. So if you try to step out of bounds at any point in time, you just fucking die. And this game kind of made an attempt to solve it by basically going, dude, you know what? Ore trucks, they're just really expensive. So it's like $1,400 to build one of these. But hilariously, this makes things even worse. Because what it means is that if for some reason I am thinking to myself, ooh, I really don't want to build another harvester because I'm worried I'm going to die. So I build some units. Compared to someone that actually went, you know what, I think the risk is worth it. I'm going to build a harvester. They are way more ahead. They're like fucking astonishingly more ahead. And I mean, it's the sort of inverse problem of the inverse of Age of Empires. Because again, if you're building workers one at a time, and when you and I both have 50 workers, then you're allowed to make town centers, which can increase the rate at which you make workers. Well, this means that it's 50 to 50, and then it's 51 to 53, and then it's 52 to 56, and then it's 54 to 59, right? It's like the percentage difference is smaller because we're later in the game. And in this game, it's like, well, you can often be at like 1 or 2 harvesters in some of these single player games. And if you can somehow pop over to 4 or 5, it's almost like getting a free 4th and 5th base in a StarCraft 2 game. I'm gonna hydrate. I'm back. Oh, yes. I've returned. All right, so as long as we don't...
Yes, sir. Reporting. Of course. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit lost.
So if I can get some more trucks up, we'll be able to just, like, grow crazy out of control.
Unit ready.
Ah!
Building.
Yeah, I think we have enough
Yes,
of
sir.
these. What is going on?
Building.
I really do need this radar dome up. Then we're going to need to probably clear out this area. And, you know, I'm still not entirely sure. Where's this? I'm still not actually entirely sure what I think about
Reporting.
like in a strategy game, resources depleting like this to where you actually have to control big swaths of space. From like a principled perspective, sure, I think it's fine. But like the fact that it does these weird, unpredictable ebbs and flows with the fact that it does these weird, unpredictable ebbs and flows. Wait. There's a fucking... Holy shit.
Yeah.
Lost.
Okay.
There's literally an anthill right there?
New construction options. Low power. Building.
How does this work?
Funds.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of a
Okay.
nice little touch,
Okay.
huh?
Okay. Yeah.
I
Okay.
keep my gamers way
Yeah,
tucked
okay.
back.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
I mean, I think I might just only make minigunners.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Alright, no, I'm gonna make
On hold.
a ranger.
Cancel.
And then I'm gonna make,
Building.
yeah, I'm actually gonna get a bunch of economy right now.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Be acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Ready and affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Alright, here we go.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Reporting. Knowledge. Affirmative.
Good
Affirmative.
God.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Fucking hell. Alright.
On hold.
You know what? I'm gonna make 2 of these.
Cancel. Building.
And 2 of these.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, fuck.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Very well. At once.
Alright, you know what? Fuck it.
Vehicle
We're
reporting.
going in.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Training.
Awaiting orders. At once.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Oh my god, the diligent ore
Unit
trucks.
ready.
Yes, sir. At
Please.
once.
Training.
Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
At once. At once.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Reporting.
See, I actually
Ready and
don't
waiting.
like
Affirmative.
these grenadiers
Ready and
and
waiting.
rocketmen
Yes, sir.
because they do friendly fire damage.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Vehicle.
Oh.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yeah.
Unit
God damn it!
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Alright, Marines are the best
Yeah.
unit in the game, always.
Unit
Yeah. Okay.
lost.
Okay.
I remember playing the Wings of Liberty campaign and
Yes,
like
sir.
only making Marines
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Okay.
and still having a very good time.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Ready. Yes, sir.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Unit
Knowledge.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Building.
Awaiting knowledge.
Training. Unit ready.
Awaiting
Training.
orders. Very well.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Oh yeah.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
I really gotta
Affirmative.
scout past this bridge.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Unit
No,
lost.
affirmative. Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Of
I'm
course.
I'm scared, man. Like these ants,
Waiting orders.
they scare me.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Lost.
Yes, sir.
Oh my
At
God.
once. Agreed.
Dude,
Very
it
well.
like I have watched a reasonable amount of competitive Command and Conquer 1 and
Yes,
Red
sir.
Alert ever since the remaster
Yes,
dropped.
sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
And that is a wild fucking
Yes, sir.
game.
Knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Like,
Yes,
it,
sir.
it doesn't even make any sense at some point what those
Yes,
games
sir.
are about.
Of course. At once.
Yes, sir. Knowledge.
Holy shit.
Yes, sir. Knowledge. Affirmative.
Unit
I'm
lost.
really not being the most efficient here, am I?
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
There are so many ants in this game.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Training. Insufficient
Reporting.
funds. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Oh my god.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
That face.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Yeah,
ready.
dude. I love old games.
Waiting orders. Vehicle reporting.
These are
Yes,
resources,
sir.
but they give you more.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
These are like gold mineral patches in SC2.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
All right.
Acknowledged.
Holy shit! Get
Acknowledged.
out of here.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. At once.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to
Acknowledged.
restart
Yes,
this
sir.
shit, aren't I?
Yes, sir. Very well.
Oh,
Yes,
if
sir.
they show up
Very
nearby,
well,
they
sir.
just instant
Very
snap
well.
die.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit lost.
Okay. All right. Seems like they're upping the ante. Ah, Blood Jessica.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes,
But
sir.
yeah, Blood Jessica, I've been having this discussion
Acknowledged.
with so many people this last week about
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
overall power
Deploy here.
in a MOBA, items versus
Deploy here.
Vehicle reporting.
Construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Yes, affirmative.
items versus XP. So I play Dota, and so I looked at a bunch of Dota games,
Construction complete.
and I sort of haphazardly looked at a how do I want to do this?
Reinforcements have
I
arrived.
haphazardly looked at a couple
Construction
of
options.
League heroes and just roughly did some of the damage and the stats, and I was
Construction
looking at some
complete.
tank type heroes,
Construction options.
and I was amazed just that, like, wow, like a lot of your health is just from gaining levels. Wow, look at that.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And then I looked
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
at a few other small stats and kind of like came to this, wow, like in a lot of these cases I'm looking at like 60% of whatever stat I'm looking at,
Yes, sir.
or of the overall strength of the
Yes, sir.
hero,
Yes, sir.
is connected to their XP and not their items. And then someone demonstrated to me that
Training.
for AD carries,
Unit
like
ready.
98% of your damage is in your items.
Unit ready.
But then comically,
Training. Unit ready.
yeah, it was something like there was a hero that had 100 DPS with no items, and then they just bought like 3.5 items and was at like
Unit ready.
1,400 DPS.
Unit ready. New construction.
And I was like,
options.
okay,
Reinforcements.
Yeah.
I see. All right. I
Unit
guess
ready.
you're right.
Training.
Yes, sir. At once.
Unit ready.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is,
Training. Unit ready.
Okay. Okay.
Training.
I also saw
Unit ready.
that in that
Insufficient
circumstance,
funds.
Yeah. Okay.
Very well.
my buddies, in my buddy's example, their hero
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
still had something
Yes, sir.
like,
Yes, sir.
well, it was like 0% of their health
Acknowledged. Reporting.
came from items.
Affirmative.
It was
Ready.
all,
Acknowledged.
Training.
Very well.
from
Yes, sir.
XP.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
and 0% of their mana came from
Acknowledged.
items. It was
Ready.
all from
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
XP.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
And so
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Okay.
I wound up amending
Okay. Yeah,
my,
okay.
my prior statement. And I think
Okay.
the proper statement is as follows.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well.
Oh yeah, that's right. These guys.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Waiting
I think the proper statement is that it is shocking to me how much power in League and Dota comes just from gaining levels versus how much power comes
Unit lost.
At one. Yes, sir.
from buying
At
items.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
At one. Agreed. Awaiting orders.
Yeah. Okay.
This might be the worst
Okay.
place for them.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it was genuinely shocking to me.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
It was crazy.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
And so even if,
Yes, sir.
let's just roughly
Construction
say,
complete.
just for the sake of argument, let's imagine that like 95% of the hero that we're looking at, their damage in League is coming from the items that they've purchased.
Building.
Let's just fix that for the sake of
Affirmative.
argument. The fact that like so many of their other stats
Yes, sir.
are
Acknowledged.
just from
Acknowledged.
being alive. It's
Affirmative.
crazy to me.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Because
Affirmative.
I personally
Affirmative.
instinctively thought, yeah, probably about 60% are from my items,
Acknowledged.
and about 40%
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
is from my experience. Nah, maybe it's more like 50-50. And that was just incorrect. That was like crazy to me. All right, so we're getting ore trucks up.
Okay.
That's gonna be our first item of business, and I'm gonna get 3. And then I'm gonna make a ranger, and I'm gonna begin scouting about.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Now, there's a reason I was bringing that up, and I'm trying to recall what it was. What am I? guy
Vehicle
doing?
reporting.
Oh yeah, this is a common thing. It goes to the backside, and then it loops its way back in. I don't know why that bug never got fixed. I don't mean petroglyph, I mean like the original gamers that made this shit.
Training. Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting.
Actually, it's really interesting, because in RTS games, almost... Oh yeah, I need to back up. The reason, the sort of lesson that I think is really fascinating... I mean, the lesson that I take away is that's probably... Whether it was done... I'm gonna stop interrupting myself. I think there's an interesting lesson of, like, just by players showing up and doing the most brain-dead thing possible,
Unit ready.
of just vaguely standing nearby where they're supposed to be standing.
Acknowledged.
Building.
The game gives you a bunch of power.
Unit ready.
It's amazing.
Affirmative.
Which means,
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
if you have two people
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
that are of
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Ready and
differing
waiting.
skill levels,
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
and in, let's say I open up a game and I'm like a low-level Dota player, and I'm, 20 minutes in,
Acknowledged.
versus
Affirmative.
another carry in their game of Dota, where they're 20
Construction
minutes in.
complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir.
Low
Oh, that's
power.
right. The difference between our
Ready and
power
waiting. Agreed.
is not going to
Very
be
well.
like they're 5 times ahead of me. It's like they're going to be like 1.3 times ahead of me.
Affirmative. Very well. At once.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
And I feel like
At
it's a
once.
great balancing tool to make sure that players can like stay in your game.
Yes,
I think it's
sir.
super
Affirmative.
interesting.
Agreed.
Awaiting
Agreed.
orders.
All
Affirmative.
right, it's time to go up.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
Domino UBS is interesting. Stadia failed, but GeForce Now is still going good.
Very well.
It was purely a Stadia business model that killed it.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Ready
Uh,
and waiting. Acknowledged. Very well. Ready and
I
waiting.
like. I think that one
Yes,
thing
sir.
about
Yes, sir.
GeForce Now
At
that-
once. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
at least for me personally, contributed to its success, is that it just fucking runs well. Like, let's not overcomplicate it, okay?
Unit
If you say I'm a cloud streaming service, my first question is, do you run well?
ready.
Does it feel good to play on?
Unit
Because
ready.
again, for anyone who's tuning in, like I'm not playing this on my PC. This is stream, with a ping of 16, and it was at 45 last week when we streamed,
Insufficient.
and it was great.
Affirmative.
It was still fine.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
And I recall that
Unit ready.
when I was reading reviewers playing Stadia,
Unit ready. Unit lost.
reviewers were saying that like
Ready
they would
and
hit
waiting.
space and a second would pass, and then their character would jump.
Awaiting orders.
So the most basic thing, can I enjoy playing a game on this,
Yes,
was
sir. At once.
having some issues.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Agreed.
And I think that another
Ready
thing
and
that
waiting.
contributed to it is like this is
Unit
using
ready.
my Steam version
Unit ready.
of
Training.
Command & Conquer Remastered.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Training.
Affirmative. At once.
Unit
So
ready.
all the games that I already own,
Training.
it's tapping into.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Training.
Very
Great,
well.
fantastic.
Unit ready. Training.
Agreed.
On hold. Cancel.
Yeah?
Building. Unit
Okay.
ready.
Okay.
And I just think that's really nice.
Very well.
You know, where
Very
where
well.
it's like very intuitive. Can you mod with GeForce Now? My understanding is yes, but often you have to do some extra finagling because you need to make sure that there is a mod installed on their side of things.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
I don't do a lot of modding, so I don't really know. But I was really surprised to learn just how many people in this community were active users of GeForce Now before I ever used it. And they were all like, okay, if you're modding this game, you need this and this and this and this and this.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
What? Whoa, 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 what?
Yeah?
Unit
Okay.
ready.
Oh, I forgot to do this, huh?
Okay, okay.
Where does the guy need to stay there?
Very well. Affirmative. Agreed.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. At once.
Building.
Yeah? Okay, okay.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Yeah, the damage output per and the accuracy of these bastards is like so good.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. 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 Moving out. Affirmative.
Reporting. At once.
Awaiting orders, sir. Very affirmative.
Dude, look at how many of my dudes I lost to these fucking grenadiers.
Yes, sir.
Grenadiers are bad.
training.
Awaiting
Waiting
Alright, I think I have enough of a
Awaiting
little death
orders.
ball
Affirmative.
to do some good stuff.
Reporting. Agreed. Of course.
Affirmative. Of course. Affirmative. Of course. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. At once.
Unit ready. Building.
There's my little ranger.
Training. Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Your Grenadiers are a really
Affirmative.
good unit to mass in like
Awaiting
single player,
acknowledged.
but you still have to be
Yeah.
so careful. I don't know if these guys have to stay
Yeah.
here.
Ready and waiting.
Yeah.
That feels fucking good.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
You know, I really feel like there's
Unit ready.
this sort of
Training.
disrespect
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
for
Affirmative.
like
Unit
really
ready.
basic shit
Building.
in
Unit
media
ready.
and experiences just
Unit
across
ready.
the board. Like, okay,
Training.
NVIDIA GeForce Now.
Affirmative.
Ready.
We talked about some of its
Affirmative.
amazing qualities earlier.
Acknowledged.
They can stream 240
Yes, sir.
FPS
Affirmative.
with their like new reflex tech.
Acknowledged.
You can do 4K,
Affirmative.
120
Affirmative.
FPS.
Affirmative.
You can do
Affirmative.
ultra widescreen support.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
So you can play
Training. Unit
and max
ready.
the shit out of the
Training.
graphics and use their like, you know, their RTX
Affirmative.
Unit
Awaiting
ready.
orders. Agreed.
their screen
Reporting.
super scaling
Awaiting
stuff
orders. Reporting.
on like
well. Yes, sir.
all the hottest titles.
Yes, sir.
Broadcast straight to your PC, right? There's all these
Affirmative.
exciting
Affirmative.
quality
Acknowledged.
benchmarks.
Acknowledged.
Now that's great.
Affirmative.
Don't get me wrong.
Acknowledged.
I think that is
Acknowledged.
one of the
Affirmative.
key features of like their new
Affirmative.
ultimate mode.
Unit ready.
And that's the sort of thing that would make someone go, holy shit, I need to get this, because it can do that level of quality.
Training.
However,
Unit ready.
let us acknowledge,
Training.
none of that shit matters at all if
Unit
their
lost.
game just doesn't
Unit
really
Yeah.
Training.
run well.
Okay.
Building.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Like, if I opened up Command and Conquer Remastered and it was slow and glitchy and the
Unit lost.
connection kept dropping on their end,
Affirmative.
if when I right-clicked,
Yeah.
my units were
Okay.
really
Ready and
sluggish, if when I like, you know, for instance, when I click this button, look at how instantly
Yes, sir. Of course.
it responds.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what that
Unit
looks like?
ready.
It looks like it's running on my computer. That's the first and most important thing.
At once.
And I you know, I've been
Of course.
thinking about this topic and talking about this topic for a long time
Reporting. Yes, sir. Agreed.
about like really basic
Reporting. Agreed. Very well.
and fundamental
At
quality.
once.
And I've been reinvigorated thinking about it right now because I watched RRR last
Very
night,
well.
which is the greatest movie that has ever been made. And all of you, if you want to watch it, don't watch it on Netflix because they don't have it in the original language on Netflix
Affirmative.
for some reason.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
You should watch it on Z5,
ready.
where I watched it.
Agreed.
Training.
Affirmative.
Or Z's, I don't know how to pronounce it. Because I learned that it existed last night.
Funds.
Ready
And that movie
Unit ready.
is literally focusing so hard on just being fucking fun.
Unit ready. Training.
Just being entertaining
Unit ready.
and being satisfying and being clear. It's
Unit
just
ready.
fun.
Training. Unit ready. Building. Training.
And it's like, yeah, dude,
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
At once.
Yes,
if
sir.
you're excited to make some product or some story or some game or just, you know, some experience,
Yes, sir. Agreed. Reporting. Agreed.
the most basic
Yeah,
quality
okay.
of that
Okay.
needs to just knock it out of the park.
Unit ready. Training.
Ready and waiting.
Affirmative.
I'm
Unit
gonna park
ready.
here for a second and kind of clean up this area. This
Vehicle
is
reporting.
Unit
Yeah.
ready.
shit. Oh, I accidentally boxed this guy. Okay, so I want to run a little experiment and see if this comes back. Look forward to 30-day project soon. Yeah, I was just talking to
Yes,
Eric
sir.
about that
Ready.
earlier today, Zskura.
Training.
Very well.
Building.
Ready and waiting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. At once.
So it looks like there's maybe an abandoned base up
Unit
here.
lost.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I built a scout, but
Acknowledged. Reporting.
he's all the way back here, and I'm
Acknowledged.
impatient.
Reporting at once.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Very well.
I mean, this is pretty
Acknowledged.
cool,
Awaiting
huh?
orders. Ready and waiting.
Ready
At
and
once.
waiting. Very well.
I mean, this is pretty
Very well.
sweet, huh?
Affirmative. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Oh yeah, I lost a mega tank. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much health do these have? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
this gas
Yes, sir.
run out?
Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
That is my
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
guess.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting at once.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Beta
Building.
Reality says, hey, Sean, first watched your Elden Ring playthrough. You talked about DK31 day, and I tried out doing that with the game design project. Then I realized I don't have the patience to do game design. Since then, I've pivoted to narrative design / writing, and making lots of headway there. Even though the DK30 project didn't work out, glad it was a step that I took to help me find a path that I wanted to take in game development. Have a good stream. I enjoy your insight. Hey, thanks, Beta Reality. God, Elden Ring was fucking sick, wasn't it? And you know, I really think that,
Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
God, it is so
Yes, sir.
stupidly difficult to just... Okay, so when
Yes,
it
sir.
comes to...
Acknowledged.
Can we unload? For fuck's
Yes,
sake,
sir.
can we unload, please?
Reporting. Vehicle reporting.
Go mine up here, you
Acknowledged.
bastard.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
The sheer
Moving out. Moving out.
amount of
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
bullshit that you have to go through to make
sir.
anything.
Unit ready.
Like, oh, I want to learn streaming. Well, I'm going to have to learn about audio and lighting and encoding, and then I'm going to have to learn how YouTube's thumbnail system
sir.
fucking
Affirmative.
works and how I have to have a face that's going, oh, in every fucking
Acknowledged.
thumbnail if
Affirmative.
I want their algorithm to like
Awaiting
me.
orders.
Acknowledged.
Oh,
Affirmative.
shit. They're actually
Affirmative.
heading towards my base, aren't they?
Very well.
Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Of course.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
All these things that are not
Yeah, okay.
Unit ready.
Okay.
what I signed up for.
Training.
Okay.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Okay.
Unit lost.
Why is this thing not...
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Yeah.
Insufficient funds.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Shit.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yeah, because I mean, I feel like...
Unit lost.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like there's this kind of
Okay.
false...
Okay.
Oh, okay, so it actually
Unit
stays
lost.
all gassed up. Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I was talking about this just the
Yes,
other
sir.
day, where I
Yeah.
feel like
Ready.
there is this
Training.
presumption that people have that, like...
At
Well,
once.
not presumption, but I mean, this is like all over social media,
Yes, sir.
where it is either I successfully
Yes, sir.
made something
Agreed.
amazing. Look at my awesome
Ready and waiting.
At once.
Yeah.
game or prototype,
Engineering.
or my amazing body
Yes, sir.
from being a fitness king.
Yes,
Can we
sir.
not shoot at the
Agreed.
buildings that I want to capture, please?
At once.
Or it's stories of overcoming massive
Training.
struggle.
Affirmative.
Unit
I
ready.
shouldn't have built these.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
I worked on this and struggled, but it was the learning experience I needed in order to X, Y, Z.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Ready.
At once.
But I feel like there's other categories of like
Unit ready. Unit ready.
work that doesn't really,
New construction options.
that's not really a,
Unit ready.
it's not really like some sort of
On hold. Cancel. Unit lost.
step towards awesomeness. It's not some sort of like proof of your brilliance.
Acknowledged.
You're just doing stuff.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh shit, that's
New
right.
construction options. Unit lost.
Ah shit. What I mean by this is like, let's imagine that you are
Sufficient funds.
someone who makes brick houses.
On hold.
Okay.
Cancel.
Now, you could make the best version possible, right? Oh, here's an awesome brick house I made, everyone. Get hyped.
Construction complete.
You could be doing practice houses, right? Becoming
Acknowledged.
more
Yes, sir.
skill-laden as a
Unit
human being.
lost. Silos needed. Unit lost.
You could also,
Construction complete.
no matter what you do,
Unit selected.
mammoth tank, a
Silos
gas,
needed.
it's a heavy tank, dude.
Building.
Let's build some of these.
Structure sold.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Whether
ready.
you are making your brick house for practice or whether you're making your brick house for some sort of specific, you know, shareable, oh my god, this is the best brick house that's ever been made. I did a great job, I'll show it off. Still, a huge amount of the work that you will do on a day-to-day basis will be just sitting down laying bricks.
Reporting. Very well.
You know what I mean?
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Like, no matter how much
Affirmative.
focus and glorification there is on, like,
Yes,
the
sir. Very
hustle
well. Agreed. At once.
and
Yes, sir.
improvement and becoming the best. I think a lot of that is just fucking bullshit, man. I think it's just interesting to try things.
Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once.
And going, I tried this and I didn't like it, slash I failed at it, is like, yeah, it's like literally, utterly normal. It's like the most normal thing in the world.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Oh,
Ready
shit.
and
Oh,
wait.
fuck.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit
Agreed.
lost.
Very well.
So it's really cool to hear that you, like, pivoted into narrative design stuff and
Very well. Yes, sir.
you're making headway, enjoying yourself. Because it's like, dude,
Unit lost.
I think it's so dumb, the idea of like, well, I failed at X, and therefore I found the thing that I'm supposed to succeed at. It's like,
Affirmative.
you can try something, and if you're like, I didn't like this, I didn't make a lot of headway there, I don't even think that's failure. I think it's just like, yeah, dude, just try some shit.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
I don't know.
ready.
Very well.
Rant. Holy shit, there's so fucking many ants.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
What does this thing do?
Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
Unit
Dude, I
lost.
love they have a light tank,
Low power.
then they have a heavy tank. What does this thing do? Attack center?
Unit lost.
Oh.
Unit lost.
Oh, it's the song. It's Hell March.
Unit
We're doing it.
lost.
It's Hell March time.
Unit ready. Building.
Very well.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. At once.
Primary building selected. Training.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
All right.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
The reality is, yeah, I always feel anxious about not doing enough, but I've been just trying to explore my youth a bit more. And enjoy my youth a bit more. So do somewhere towards my goals every day or two, then I'll get where I need to go. Yeah, dude, like,
Unit lost.
the whole notion that gets imbued in you where it's like, oh, it's Saturday, and you just
Acknowledged.
fiddled with,
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
I don't know, some basic home decorating. Ooh, what if I hung some stuff up over here? What if I hung it up over there? And that's all you did?
Acknowledged.
Unit
Awesome.
lost.
Affirmative.
Why not?
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Why not?
Affirmative. Reporting.
Training.
Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
All right.
Vehicle. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
This song's so good.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. At once. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Agreed.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Very
Training.
well.
Unit ready.
Engineering.
Acknowledged. Well. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
Very well.
Nice.
Okay.
Vehicle reporting.
Oh my god, we're doing it. It's a ring around the rosy level.
Affirmative.
I recognize these.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle affirmative.
Dude, I used to love in StarCraft maps
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
with empty middles instead of maps that had big middles.
Waiting green.
Way more fun to play Zerg on.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
So you have all the fast units.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Waiting order.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Why not?
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Training.
Yeah.
Building.
Okay.
Unit ready. Training.
Did I do it? If I defeated the ant missions?
Reporting. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Affirmative.
Wait a
Very well.
minute.
At once.
Unit lost.
Dude,
Unit ready.
wait a minute. Dude, Canine Cross. These almost perfectly line up. Oh, it's really close. That's like one of those things where your car blinkers are going on and off at the same time as your person next to you, man. Oh, it's so good.
Unit ready. Training. Insufficient funds.
All right, welcome back, everyone.
Waiting orders.
Mission accomplished.
Yes. Yes. I don't know how many ant missions there are, because this is my first time playing them. We've discovered a series of tunnels underneath the ruined base. Now that we've cut off their escape routes, the ants have nowhere left to run. Perform a sweep and clear all the tunnels and find the cause of these abominations. Destroy anything that isn't human. The power to the tunnel lights has been knocked out, which will limit visibility. Find the generator controls and you can reactivate the lights. Oh my god. Alright, so it's gonna be a little spooky. Hey, we haven't dropped any frames today. Oh yeah. Alright. Thought Science, do you remember what was the original reason that made your focus on Zerg back in the day? It was kind of incidental because my brother and I were both trying to play all the different races at the same time. And I was like, I'm just going to pick one. And I sort of incidentally picked Zerg. Because when I bought the game as a wee kiddo...
Reporting. Agreed.
Oh, Jesus
Yes, sir.
Christ.
Affirmative. At once.
All right.
Affirmative.
All right.
Very well.
Yeah, it's like on lip.
Very
Yeah,
well.
yeah, I have a split lip
Agreed.
here.
Affirmative. Agreed.
You know what happens is
At
my
one.
lip is
Agreed.
split.
Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well.
And then
Very
I
well.
smile, and then it
Agreed.
cracks and
Very well.
bleeds.
Unit lost.
And then it dries, and then it cracks and bleeds, and then it dries.
Affirmative.
It's a problem being a smiley person.
Affirmative.
What?
Affirmative.
I just keep losing
Yes, sir.
vision? Oh,
Affirmative.
this is some
Affirmative.
bullshit.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Oh,
Affirmative.
okay, Sheriff. Yeah, cut on the lip. Yeah. I sneezed while shaving. It was really bad.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Out. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
What are
At
these
once.
things?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Shoot like little
Agreed. Yes, sir.
fireballs.
Affirmative.
Unit
At once.
My units deal more fucking damage than the ants!
Reporting. Reporting. At once. Affirmative.
Medics fucking go in the front. Oh my god.
Moving out. Reporting. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative.
Alright, Sheriff.
Affirmative.
Ah, no, don't pull on that. Oh, this is a
Agreed.
real fucking problem here.
Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Those giant ants are small people. They're giant ants.
Agreed. Very well. At once. Affirmative. Of course. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Very well. At once.
Did we all
Agreed.
fucking
Agreed.
see the...
Reporting. Well. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative. At once.
Is this where the generators turn on?
Yes.
Awaiting orders. Agreed.
Commander. Of course.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative. Very
So we
well.
need to scout around.
Agreed.
Kind of learn how this
Affirmative.
little tunnel system
At once.
works. Is this where the generators
Reporting.
are?
Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. 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 Moving out.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Alright, so that's a Tesla coil, so that's good.
Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Reporting.
What? Do I need to fucking leave someone there?
Yes. Of course.
This is like such a bullshit mission. Hi, Sheriff. Do I need to leave this here?
Of course. Move out. Move out. Yes. Of course. Of course.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
What?
At once.
Why aren't the medics healing the units? Oh, Mr.
Agreed.
Gadget, they're healing the fucking units
Affirmative.
for sure.
Yes, sir. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed.
Okay.
At
All right.
once. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed.
All right,
Very
let's give the cat the car wash.
Unit lost. Mission failed.
Well, at least the cat's happy. Replay mission? Yeah. I want to remind you that in this era of game development, restart the game was just a common button. Restart.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Awaiting orders. At once. Reporting. Yes, sir. Agreed.
All right, I think I'm gonna need to
At
lead
one.
with my
Agreed.
Flameo
Very well.
Hotman.
Agreed. Of course. At once. Very well. Very well.
I'm gonna have to like
Agreed.
skill
Very
shot
well.
this.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Very well.
Ready and
Agreed.
Grenadiers are like fucking dangerous in this game, man.
Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Reporting at once. Affirmative.
Okay.
Agreed. Of course. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative. At once.
Unit lost.
Fuck
At
me.
once. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Very well. At once. Report. Very well. Report. Agreed.
Yeah, I actually these Flameos
Yes,
are just
sir.
dangerous, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. You still make control groups, kind of.
Waiting. Agreed.
In a literal sense, yes, I can hit control 1, control 2, but like I'm trying to use up, down, left, right to move my map
Affirmative.
because it's actually the easiest way to
Reporting.
send things around. So it's very hard to like bring my hand over and hit one. Oh,
Affirmative. Very well.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Very well. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Acknowledged. Agreed.
Reporting.
we're sending them in.
Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Of course. At once. Agreed.
All right.
Affirmative. Reporting. Agreed.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
So we went up last time.
Affirmative. At once. Reporting. At once. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Supposed to squeeze oh my god, I did these missions on the PS1. Yeah, the PS1, which of course released
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
10 years ago.
Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. At once.
All right.
At once.
Yes, this
Very
game was
well.
96,
Affirmative.
right? So
Very
96
well. Affirmative.
to today,
At once.
27
Very
years.
well.
Oh,
Of course. At once. Very well. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Of course. At once. Of course. Agreed. Agreed.
don't shoot!
Affirmative.
Don't!
At once.
When these flamethrower guys die, they explode and deal damage to everything around them. Wasn't StarCraft on the PlayStation? StarCraft was on the N64.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Of course. Affirmative.
My ancient gamer.
Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Affirmative. At once.
What is
Agreed.
this?
Unit armor upgraded. Unit firepower
At once.
upgraded.
This game has that?
Agreed. Affirmative.
Yeah, upgrades were not a thing.
At once. Agreed. At once.
Nintendo 60
Ready and
fucking
waiting.
4,
Yes, sir.
baby.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Very well. Ready and waiting. Agreed.
In Diablo on
Very
PlayStation,
well.
dude,
Agreed.
Diablo 1 was so
Affirmative.
good. When was
Ready
Diablo
at
1?
once. Reporting. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Yes. No. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed.
Is there
Affirmative.
like another generator in this room or some shit?
Affirmative. At once.
Diablo 1 was 97. Oh, really?
Agreed.
I guess
Very
that
well.
does make sense.
Affirmative. At once. Very well.
My timelines as a kid
At
are
once.
Unit lost.
Yes,
a little
sir. Agreed.
off.
Reporting. Very well. Affirmative. At once.
Yeah, Warcraft 2
Very
is
well.
actually pretty sick.
Affirmative. Very well. Of course. At once. Agreed.
Oh, it is on.
At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Very well. Yes, sir.
Ready and agreed. Very well.
Reporting. Very well. Affirmative.
Commander. Ready and waiting. Yes.
Stavros? What?
Move out. Of course. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well.
What,
Agreed.
what is a
Yes,
Stavros?
Of course. Reporting. Affirmative. Very well.
Oh,
Affirmative.
hell yeah. Glitched it.
Yes,
Get him.
sir.
Eat shit. Take that. Take that. Hit him. Hit him with the nade. One more time. Let's go. All right. Maybe 3 more. 1, 2. Here comes the 3rd one. Here it is. All right. There he is. And he's gone.
Very well. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. At once.
That was one of the allied generals.
At once.
Dude, yeah. The heroes in this game are so terrible. It is proof that heroes in RTS games
Affirmative. At once.
don't have to be the focus of every fight.
Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting. At once. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
All right, so that's where we need to go, General.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting orders.
Agreed. At once. Agreed. Of course.
All right.
Agreed.
Is that a hero?
Agreed.
No, but it could have
Yes,
been.
sir.
Day save? Ah, yes, good point. These ants
Saved.
won't know what's coming to them.
Affirmative.
Awaiting
Agreed.
order. Very well. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Medic moving out.
Ready and
Very
waiting.
well.
Agreed. Awaiting
Agreed.
orders.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once. Of course. Reporting. Well. Affirmative. At once.
Do these barrels that
Agreed.
explode?
Very well. Agreed.
He just turned into a hero by taking one for the team? Yeah, no, he's not a gameplay mechanical hero. He's just my
Reporting.
hero.
At once.
In the same way, there's nothing special about you, but you're my hero.
At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Awaiting orders. Very well. Reporting. Very well. Affirmative. 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 Very well. Affirmative.
See, these Flameo Hot Men are so good.
Agreed. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative. Very affirmative.
Fuck, what?
Reporting. Acknowledge. At once. Awaiting orders. Ready and waiting.
Alright, so I think I can outrange this.
Affirmative. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Very well. Of course. Very well. Affirmative.
You can shoot from this
At once.
distance.
Agreed. At once. Affirmative.
Oh, thank God.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Medic reporting.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Gotcha.
Agreed. Agreed.
Affirmative, agreed, agreed, affirmative. Yes, uh-huh, yeah.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Very well.
armor
Affirmative.
upgraded.
Agreed. Very well. Affirmative.
Just the armor, huh? Getting one shot doesn't really matter.
Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative.
Dude,
Affirmative.
I'm like playing this one so carefully. Alright, so this is the north side of the map.
Reporting. At once.
I want to
Very
win.
well.
Yeah, +1, +2, hell yeah.
Affirmative. Of course. At once.
Fuck.
Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Reporting. Awaiting
Cheesing
orders.
this shit,
Affirmative.
man.
Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Awaiting orders.
Yes. Move out.
Agreed. Very well. At once.
Yeah, what are some games from your childhood that you love, hate? As in, like,
Affirmative.
you have fond memories, but they were like fucking hot garbage.
At once. Agreed. Affirmative.
Because mine is obviously Command and Conquer.
Affirmative. Very well. Very well. At once.
Bard's Tale.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed.
Alright, do you see him?
Yes, sir.
Dark
Awaiting
Force,
orders.
Jedi Knight 2. Oh my god, dude.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Yeah, playing Total Annihilation is pretty wild.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledge.
Still been watching some
Yes, sir.
Total Annihilation competitive 1v1s. Betrayal at Antara. Oh my god, Koshat, I have not thought about that game in
Affirmative.
so long.
Very well.
Oh my god, Betrayal at Antara.
Very
Or
well.
Antara.
Agreed.
Unit
At
firepower
once.
upgraded.
Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Actually, let me do
Agreed.
this. What, like, we all know that the love from the love-hate part is the nostalgia of it. But I want to know the hate part. So I'm gonna re-ask this question. What is a
sir.
game that you have a love-hate relationship with from your
At
childhood,
once.
and why do you hate it? That's gonna be the full answer. I want the answer to.
Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Of course, there's definitely gonna be some young kiddos who
Affirmative.
come in here and they're like, I have a love-hate relationship with a nostalgic game, Little Big Planet, and I'm like, no! Holy shit. Shikario, for me it's Terminator 2 on the A600. Oh my god, I remember
Affirmative.
the Terminator 2.
Agreed.
Okay, so Hold on. There were a ton of games that the way they worked is that this was the screen. And the camera was just moving around the environment looking at other things. And you just chose where to aim your gun and shoot. Like, this is Time Crisis and the Terminator game and all the Menacer stuff. Like, oh my god. Alright, let's read some of these things. These are great. JB West says, GoldenEye was actually a terrible shooter. Oh, I love that you could only move or aim, but not both. So you had to, like, stop moving and then, like, aim and shoot. Like, run, 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 stop, aim, shoot, run, run, run. Oh, that was the good shit. That was the good shit right there. Wait, I'm coming back here because there were some good ones named. Showtime Tyler's brings up the Lion King game. Oh my god, the Lion King game.
Ready and wait. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very
Run.
once. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
At once. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Oh my god, that was close.
Reporting one.
Well, this is so good. Entry says Dinosaur Wars 2 because it has like 30 characters, only 6 of them were any good.
Very well.
Oh, that is just peak old game.
Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Medic reporting. Ready and waiting.
Peak old game is like there's
Agreed.
10 options.
At once.
One of them's good, the rest of them suck.
Agreed.
ET on the Atari 2600.
At
There's a
once.
great angry video
Agreed.
game nerd on that one.
Ready and waiting.
How about we fucking heal each other?
Yes, sir. Moving out.
How about that, huh?
Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative.
Okay. The early Rayman games. Oh my god, yeah, Rayman Legends
Ready and
is like
waiting.
a really nice, polished
Agreed.
platformer experience.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Fuck,
lost.
scares me, man.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Alright, so this Tesla coil's like super sick.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very
Maybe I'm actually strong enough to really deal some damage here.
Arrived.
At once. Ready and waiting.
Thank fucking
Very
god.
well. Reporting. Affirmative.
Simpsons arcade game. Oh my god, yeah, old arcade games that were designed for you to lose. And in fact, a lot of games in the NES era were
Affirmative.
came from that history of arcades where you're supposed to lose. The point of the game is to be
Agreed.
difficult
Affirmative.
and to challenge the player. Oh, the Aliens vs. Predator arcade game. Oh my god. Does anyone remember when I played Kid Chameleon on air? That old Sega Genesis platformer? So let me share a little bit about Kid Chameleon. So Kid Chameleon was a Sega Genesis game that was like an absolute time vampire. Okay, this thing just it was one of those really difficult platformers.
Agreed. Affirmative.
What is this about, huh? What do you think this is about?
Very well. Affirmative. At once. Very well. At
Oh
once.
my god.
Agreed.
Yes, sir. Very well.
So
Affirmative.
in Kid Chameleon, it was a really challenging platformer. And you know how Mario can get different hats? You know, he gets like the fire flower, and now he's in fire
Reinforcements
mode.
have arrived.
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
He picks up the like the little raccoon hat, and then he has a little raccoon tail that he flaps, and he can like fly.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Ready and waiting.
You know, like that sort of thing. So Kid Chameleon was like that, but more extreme.
Agreed.
There were a lot of different hats that you could wear. And the hats, like in any Mario level, you don't need really anything.
Affirmative.
You can just be Tiny Mario and just make your way all the way through. Speedrunners might pick up, you know, a mushroom or a fire flower to be able to take extra hits. But that's about it. So, in that game, there were hats like, if you got the knight helmet, you'd turn into a knight, and then you could climb walls. And so if you were in a level that had a sheer cliff, you needed the knight helmet to be able to climb up it. Or there was a guy that could invert gravity. So there were some levels where you needed to have that helmet to invert gravity to go to the ceiling and then re-invert to land back down. And very commonly,
Reporting.
if you just messed up and took damage,
Yes, sir.
or if you
Affirmative.
got lost, which I'll come to in a bit,
Very
you were just
well.
screwed. And not as in like you needed to go back to a menu. No, you needed to reset the game because you were in a lost state.
Agreed.
And so the game was also constructed
Agreed. Affirmative. At once.
as a
At once.
maze.
Affirmative.
Shit.
Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. At once. Of course. Affirmative.
Lost.
Rats. It's actually pretty good though.
Reporting. Affirmative.
The game was constructed as a maze. So when you beat,
Affirmative.
there were zones.
Affirmative.
So I'll call it like zone 1 that would have level 1, level 2, level 3. And then you'd beat that zone and then you'd go on to zone 2 that had level 1, level 2, level 3, and so on.
At
But
once. Agreed.
in each level, were often hidden teleporters. So you'd like break down a wall and climb down an area, and there'd be a little teleporter. If you teleported it, it would just teleport you
Agreed.
somewhere. Now I'm saying zone 1, level 2, level 3. But that's not how it labeled it. You would just be in like
Vehicle. Yes, sir.
The Hills Have Eyes, part 2. You'd be like, where the fuck is this? And you'd be wandering around, you'd find a teleporter, and it would teleport you somewhere, and the level name would be elsewhere. And you'd be like, where is this? And you'd find another teleporter, and it would be like, The Hills Have Eyes, part 4.
Affirmative.
Vehicle. Reporting.
You'd be like,
Affirmative.
oh,
Affirmative.
right.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
And so, as you were playing through the game,
Acknowledged. Very well.
what you were actually doing was
Yes, sir. Very
navigating
well.
an extraordinarily
Yes, sir.
large and
Affirmative.
complicated maze.
Awaiting orders. Vehicle. Reporting.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Vehicle. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
It was
Acknowledged.
so difficult. And like the levels at the end were just, I mean, they were brutal. Like I don't even know what we were trying to do. They were so difficult.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Yes,
So
sir.
you're navigating through this
Affirmative.
maze-like structure
Affirmative.
of a game.
At once. Very well.
And
Affirmative.
one thing that was really fun about it is that
Affirmative.
like
Affirmative.
extra lives.
Firepower.
Affirmative. Of
Upgrade.
course.
Oh, plus 2
Medic
plus
reporting.
or plus
Yes,
3
sir.
plus 2, huh?
Affirmative. Reporting. At once. Affirmative. Agreed.
In this
Very well.
game,
Agreed.
this
At
is
once.
probably the end boss
Reporting.
room, huh?
Yes, sir.
This is actually
sir.
nice
Very
modern
well.
level design where you just hint towards something over here
At once.
to get you excited to come back. But yeah, so like, you know, we've had this conversation before that unless you give a person a certain amount of problem, the solution won't feel exciting. So for instance, if enemies can deal damage, but they hardly ever really deal that much damage, you don't really have a problem associated with your health. So if you find an item that says, hey, you get to boost your maxed health, who gives a shit? It like doesn't matter.
Acknowledged.
All right, not everyone wants to come.
Agreed. Yes, sir. At once.
I'm actually just gonna
Affirmative. Affirmative.
briefly head back this way, just to scout some stuff out
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
before I go this way. So like
Reporting. Affirmative.
in that game, because it was such harsh platforming, and you'd get lost and you'd get fucked.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Very well.
When you got extra lives, or if you got continues,
Agreed.
you were so fucking
Affirmative.
happy, dude.
Very well.
You were
Affirmative.
so happy.
Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Very well.
And like, I remember when I was sharing this. Okay, so this game is really difficult. It's really hard. Part 2.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
All right, so the platforming is really hard. The entire structure of the game is a maze. You can get into lost states because you don't have the correct hat to unlock the power, because there's like 9 different hats
Yes, sir.
in the game that all have different capabilities and stuff. And so,
Acknowledged.
and I can't stress enough that there's all this kind of
Yes,
bullshit.
course.
Like, if you jump in the air over here, there's a secret block, and actually there's 20 secret blocks in a line.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. At once.
Vehicle
20 secret
reporting.
blocks in a line, and you need to hit
Yes,
all
sir.
20
Agreed.
to
Ready
make
and
a
wait.
path
Yes,
that
sir.
is
Ready orders.
holy fucking shit.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
In order to make a
affirmative.
path that is long enough
Yes, sir. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
to get enough speed
Agreed.
to then be able to jump to the secret area that teleports you out.
Agreed. At once. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
Skill
Very
shotted.
well. Very well. At once. Very well. Affirmative. At once. At once. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. At once.
I'm doing this.
Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. At once. Affirmative. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Alright, well, this is a fucking pain in the ass.
Yes, sir.
This is
Affirmative.
my flamethrower, guys.
Yes, sir.
What if I just stand kind of close?
Commander? Of course.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
sir.
that's right. These tanks
Acknowledged.
heal.
Yes. Move out. Move out. Move out. Of course.
Yeah, Spinny, I agree with the
course.
mods.
Move
Cool,
out.
cool a
Of
little bit,
course.
Spinny. Be a little bit more pleasant, a little less spammy, and a little
Move
less
out.
adversarial.
Of course.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir.
Commander? Move out.
Unit
Waiting
lost.
orders. Affirmative.
Is this the game?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Affirmative.
Looks like that guy's gone.
Vehicle reporting.
So maybe I can just park here and snipe the nerds?
At once.
Alright, grenadiers are
Acknowledged.
fast.
Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well.
What the
Agreed.
shit?
Reporting. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Agreed. At once. Acknowledged. At once. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Very
it doesn't
well.
quite work.
Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative.
So, okay, so there's this game that
Very
has
well,
all
at
this
once.
bullshit, invisible
Affirmative.
walls, invisible
Of course.
blocks, puzzles.
Affirmative.
There's a
Very
time
well.
limit in every
Agreed.
level, and
Yes,
if you
sir.
don't win by the
Very well. Affirmative. At
before the
once.
time runs out,
Very
you just
well.
like fucking snap
Waiting
loose.
orders.
Affirmative. Moving out. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Very well. Awaiting orders.
It's so hard.
Affirmative.
So
Agreed.
so there I am. I'm
Affirmative.
playing Kid Chameleon. I've been
At
playing
once.
for like
Very
4
well.
hours.
At once. Agreed.
And I run out of
Affirmative.
continue,
Very
or
well.
I run out of lives, so
Affirmative.
now it's time for my.
Unit lost.
I run out of lives, so
Yes,
now it's
sir.
time to use my first continue.
Moving out.
Awaiting
And I'm
orders.
leaning back and I'm talking, and because I
Affirmative.
didn't
Yes,
hit
sir.
start
Affirmative.
in 10 seconds,
Agreed.
it
Affirmative.
just
Very
restarted
well.
the
At
entire
once.
game.
Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. At once. At once.
Small F. Yep, that was my internet.
Awaiting orders.
Video stalled, can hear audio. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
it'll come back in a sec.
Reporting.
Very few frames. Yep, seeing that on my end. That's my internet. That's Spectrum.
Affirmative. At once. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed.
I'm really curious what's down this way.
Unit lost.
Death. Okay.
Vehicle reporting.
Huh.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Acknowledged.
Waiting orders. At once.
Yes, sir.
You'll have to restart that story, please. Sure. So I'm playing Kid Chameleon.
Acknowledged.
This
Affirmative.
game that has all these secret walls and secret doors, and it has a maze, and you're constantly trying to find your way through it, and you get screwed. So I'm playing it, and I run out of lives.
Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At once.
Awaiting
Agreed.
orders.
I run out of lives, and so it says, "Do you want to continue?" And I'm leaning back. I'm like, yeah, all right. Yeah, so we just ran out of our lives. I'm going to hit a continue. And because I didn't hit
Affirmative.
continue
Yes, sir.
in 10 seconds,
Affirmative.
the game just resets
well.
and deletes my entire progress.
At once. Very well.
And I was like, oh my god, this is the most hardcore game that I have ever fucking played.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
So
Affirmative.
funny.
Yes,
All right, we're
affirmative.
cheesing this AI. There's no way we're not.
At once. Very At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. At once.
Rat-tat-tat.
Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Ready and
Oh.
waiting. Agreed. At once.
So good.
Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed.
Ah,
Affirmative. Very well. At once.
so arcade games work. Yeah, and it wasn't an arcade game. Again, it was a Sega Genesis game, but all of them were just like so influenced by the old
Affirmative.
arcade models. So funny.
Agreed.
Hey, Spinny, I want to just give you
Very
the...
well. At once.
We're going to ban you for
At
now.
once.
Take a little time, reflect.
Affirmative.
We're not a
once.
big mass nonsense
Agreed.
spam kind of chat here. So
At once.
if you'd like to engage and chat with people, such as about why Kid Chameleon is a amazing / brutal experience,
well.
that's great.
Very well. Affirmative.
When you're just sort of like
Very well.
saying
Of
various
course.
1 and 2
At once.
word phrases,
Very well.
kind of unrelated, unconnected everything.
Very well.
It's just not how we do things here.
Affirmative. 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 Of course.
By the way, for any of you who are curious,
Affirmative.
this is the game.
Very well.
This is
Report
absolutely
agreed.
it.
Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well.
You see, mammoth tanks can heal back to half health,
Yes, sir.
so as long as we play this nice and slow,
Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed.
they keep wandering away from the barrels, and I would like to
At once.
detonate them. When is Kid Chameleon stream? I already streamed it, Great Memes Only.
Of course.
Already streamed it.
Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Had no idea the secret level in this. Yeah, no. Chat told me,
Yes, sir.
I forgot,
Of
and then
course.
my
Yes, sir.
my business
Agreed,
partner
yes, sir.
Eric
Yes,
reminded
sir.
me. You could play
Yes,
play
sir.
the ant missions. Like the what missions? It's like
sir.
ant missions.
Unit
At
lost.
once. Affirmative. At once. Of course.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit
Ready
lost.
and waiting. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Medic reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Okay.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Scale the building day nine's in. These are the tunnels,
Acknowledged.
according to the lore.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. At once.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Medic reporting.
Medics,
Reporting.
don't stand
sir.
up front.
Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Very well. Very well. Agreed. At once. Very well.
Good old exploding eggs.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting
I guess
orders.
exploding larvae to be accurate.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. This is how I'm supposed to clear this level? Oh my god. Alright.
Moving out. Moving out.
Alright, well, it's a good thing we have this thing on speed dial. This is the game. This is it.
Yes, sir. Very well. At once.
Agreed.
Affirmative.
Actual brute force?
Very
Yeah,
well.
of course, like...
Very well.
Unit armor
Affirmative.
upgraded.
Uh-oh, we got 3-3 going, baby.
At once. Very well. Of course.
Awaiting
Yes,
orders.
That's exactly how we're gonna defeat the end of this, too.
Waiting
Of course.
Awaiting orders. Agreed.
Reporting. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Oh,
Medic
fuck.
reporting.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Medic reporting.
Unit
Ready
lost.
and waiting.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Fucking run back to the...
Acknowledged.
Touch the green!
Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
What the fuck is going on?
Yes, sir.
What the actual fuck is going on? You're not touching the green smoke instantly dying. What is happening?
Ready and waiting. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Good!
Lost.
Yes, sir. Very well.
We're falling apart.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes,
Lisa.
Sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Look, he goes right through it.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Ready and
Unit
waiting.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Vehicle.
I'm
Acknowledged.
just gonna have a bunch of medics healing each other.
Medic reporting.
It's the terminal state
Moving out.
Yes, sir.
of any medic in any RTS
sir.
game.
Yes,
They
sir.
just sit around fucking healing each other like idiots. My win condition right now
sir.
is the
Waiting
terrible
orders.
AI.
Very well. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Fucking
Lost.
holy
Yes,
shit,
sir.
fuck.
Acknowledged.
Oh
Yes,
my
sir.
god.
Very well. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Ready and
Unit
waiting.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Is there any way to win this?
Awaiting orders. At once.
Medic reporting out.
2 minigunners and a stack of medics.
Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
You're run past them? No.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Super no.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well.
Got him. Listen to this music for this moment.
Reporting. Awaiting orders. At once. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Affirm at once. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Of course. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Medic reporting.
Evasive maneuvers.
Affirmative. Moving out. Medic
Unit
reporting.
lost.
Affirmative. Medic reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. 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 Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Mission failed.
Okay.
Mission loaded.
Acknowledged.
I mean, this,
Affirmative.
I don't even know if we're gonna beat this today.
Ready and
Agreed.
waiting.
Yes, affirmative.
Yes.
Move out. Of course. Of course.
Yes,
Ready
sir.
and waiting. Well.
I think it's gonna come down to Flamer Micro.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
I think these are like my highest damage
Affirmative.
gamers.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed.
This is how we're gonna have to do this shit.
At one. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. At one. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yeah, this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna tank tank flame on it.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
All right.
Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. At once. Affirmative.
Okay.
At once. Very well.
Literal tanking. Oh yeah.
Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Very well. At very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well.
Can we blow up these
Very
boxes?
well. Very well. Agreed.
Okay.
Very well.
This really is a hot strategy. Well, it's good. 'Cause I'm a hot human.
Yes, sir. Very
As you
well.
can tell
Yes,
simply
sir.
by
At once. Very
inspection.
well. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once.
Oh, I'm so
Affirmative.
fucking
Agreed.
hot.
At once.
They should call me Sean Hot instead.
Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. At once. Very well. Of course, yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Commander. Of course.
Oh, lip gloss. Has anyone else played Lands of Lore, the DOS game? Dude, fucking Lands of Lore was lit, man.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
That's one of the first games that my
Reporting.
brother and I
Affirmative.
beat.
Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Agreed. At once. Yes, sir.
Don't.
Very well. Agreed. Affirmative.
Dude, Lands of Lore had
Yes,
some
sir.
fucking pineapple upside down
Yes,
logic
sir.
in that fucking
Affirmative.
game.
Very well. At once.
Because there was this weird thing about the way mechanics were
Yes, sir. Affirmative. At
just
once.
existed in
Very
games
well.
like that.
Affirmative. At once. Agreed.
Oh shit.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I'm not doing nothing for a little bit. All right, so Lands of Lore. Lands of Lore
Affirmative.
was a
Acknowledged.
tile-based first-person RPG. So let me all my tank heals. The idea is that in Lands of Lore, you had a little viewport like this. So if you were in, like, you know, the woods, it would have, like, little trees here that are, of course, burgundy, I guess. And you'd sort of have, like, a little path on the ground that would be going like this. And if monsters were approaching, you'd see them, like, here, coming down this way. And then their little model would get bigger. And so this is what the game screen would look like. And you'd actually have, like, a control of, like, forward, left, right, and back. And then, of course, the rotates. And the entire world was on a tile system. So, like, this is what the screen actually looked like, and then you had various other, like, you know, combat abilities for Hero A, combat abilities for B and for C. But the world would have these, like, beautiful, like, 2D maps where, you know, there'd be this, like, path through the forest that would, like, look kind of like this, and you'd learn that if you know, traveled up you'd learn that if you, like, traveled up this way, this is how you'd go to the castle, but then you'd kind of want to explore like this. But again, all this is, like, first person. And you would occasionally find maps and kind of, like, explore them out. It was so fun. But
Yes, sir. Reporting.
back in that era, because I think that Lands of Lore was 91.
Agreed.
1991, I want to say.
Affirmative. Agreed. Very well.
And
At once.
this idea of, like, really fleshing out
Very well. Affirmative.
different mechanic systems, 93. Nice.
At
I'm
once.
still trying to work on some of my
Very well.
time frame referencing.
At once.
I'm better at that.
At once.
The more that my brain has developed. When I was a kid,
Very well.
it's all the
At once,
90s.
sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Agreed.
Medic reporting. Reporting at once. Affirmative. At once. At yes, once. Sir. Very well. Agreed.
So in Lands of Lore, there would be things
Yes,
where,
sir.
like, there would be a crack in a wall,
Agreed.
and you just had to know that you needed to equip a hammer and then use the attack command with the hammer equipped to break the wall down. Like modern games, you get a hammer that has nothing to do with combat and it goes in your belt, and when you walk up to something that you can use your hammer on, there's, like, a glowing icon, and you press the use button, and the game automatically knows to use the hammer on the crack. So a number of times in Lands of Lore where you just get fucking...
Affirmative. At once. Agreed.
Mission
Agreed.
saved.
Yes, sir.
Great call.
Affirmative. At once. Affirmative.
So in that game, like, my brother and I would just get stuck because you kind of had to use
Yes,
adventure
sir.
game style, like, moon
Affirmative.
logic to
At
figure
once.
out what the fuck to
At
do to, like,
once.
just literally make
Yes,
the game
sir.
advance at all.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, it was so hard.
Agreed. At once. Agreed.
And there was this funny pain problem that would happen with a lot of those old games where it had,
Very well.
like, a full 20-hour game in there.
Very well.
Well, you'd get 2
Very
hours
well.
in and be unsure how to make the
once.
game progress.
Very well. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Reporting.
I'm doing it.
Agreed.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. At once. Affirmative. Reporting. Agreed. Ready and waiting. Agreed. At once.
Yeah, and I want to be clear.
Report
Like,
agreed. Acknowledge.
me,
Affirmative.
if I
Yes,
lost
sir.
this mission,
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
it would be
Very
clear
well.
that there's some way to make the game progress. Like, I need to
Agreed.
figure out how to reload and
Affirmative.
save
Very
more
well.
units.
Very well. Affirmative.
Oh, my units are done. I must be
At once.
bad at keeping them alive, like that sort of thing. Which is very different from...
Affirmative.
Imagine if every ant in the game is
Yes,
dead,
sir.
Upgraded.
Agreed.
and I haven't beaten the mission.
Affirmative.
I don't know what I need to do to progress it. That happened all the
Affirmative.
fucking
At once.
time
Very well. Affirmative.
in OG games.
At once.
Like, all the
At
damn
once.
time in
Agreed.
OG games that shit would happen.
Agreed.
And so, like, Lands of Lore was
Affirmative. At once.
also during an era
Affirmative.
where there was
Agreed.
no real internet.
Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
So the way that you would figure shit out is you would call a
Ready and
number.
waiting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Of course.
You literally call a
Affirmative.
1-900 number that charged you $1.50 a minute
Acknowledge.
for
Yes, sir.
hints.
Medic reporting.
These
Agreed.
things
Very
made
well.
fucking bank, dude.
Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Ready and
Yes,
waiting.
sir.
Of course.
Unit lost.
It's crazy. Yeah, you have to pick up your phone.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out.
Vehicle. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Reporting very well.
Acknowledged.
Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting very well. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed.
Would it be smart to use the crate on the
Very
tank?
well.
Upgraded.
At once.
My understanding is that this upgrades
course.
all my units.
Ready and waiting.
Moving out.
If it upgrades
sir.
the specific
Reporting.
unit, then that's the dumbest shit in the
Yes,
universe.
sir. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Alright.
Ready and waiting. Of course.
Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir.
Says unit armor upgraded? I mean, I know that's what it says, but this was made in 95.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Well.
Why are we gonna shit on all the bizarre, terrible design elements around it, and then trust inherently that when it says unit
Very well.
Yes, sir.
power upgraded? Pretty sure it's just a specific unit. That's like fucking so funny. It upgrades the units around the crate.
Yes, sir.
Oh fuck! Crates are AOE.
Very well.
All right.
Very well.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Very well. Very well. Very well. Agreed. At once.
All right. Time to sit here. Wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. At once. Agreed. Affirmative.
Actually, not that much faster.
Agreed. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. At once. Agreed.
How patient am I? Upgrades the units in the 9 squares around the crate. You are fucking kidding me. So, for any of you who don't know what 9 squares is,
No, affirmative. Reporting. Agreed.
Yes, sir.
yeah, so
Yes,
like,
sir.
you can actually see them here. That's 9 squares.
Yes, sir.
Holy shit.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Vehicle reporting.
At once.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
my god, that hurts so
reporting.
much to know.
At once.
Yes, sir.
I'm going back to normal because I'm not confident enough in my micro. I said it.
Affirmative.
Ready and
I'm a
waiting.
humble gamer.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting.
Orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Vehicle reporting.
Ready and waiting. At very well.
Okay. Jellotions, imagine if you could set the game speed in an SC2 match. It was a big discussion when it first came out. What is the right speed? What is the right speed?
Mission saved.
Waiting or knowledge.
Reporting. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
I
Acknowledged.
actually want to be
Yes, sir.
here.
Waiting orders. Very well.
Medic
Yes,
reporting.
sir.
Out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Okay.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
You ever played Castle of the Winds? It's an older game that I remember.
Agreed. Affirmative.
Shit.
At
Unit
once.
lost.
Okay.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir.
What if we're drips? You make it asses a lot, but how do you feel about Stormgate? I mean,
Ready and waiting.
my general attitude
Yes,
on these
sir.
things is I'm pretty
Ready
agnostic.
and waiting. Affirmative.
Like, I have seen no gameplay at all. You know, I will reference what I was saying
Very
earlier.
well.
Holy shit, I'm going to stand still for a bit. I'll reference what I was talking about earlier, which is, you know, I was talking about why I like GeForce Now. Yes, you can get insane graphical fidelity, 240 FPS. You can do 4K at 120. Ultra wide. Does all their great stuff with RTX. The ping is insanely low, so it feels like it's running on my computer. It's amazing. But None of that matters unless the basic shit that this game needs to, or that Surf needs to do. None of those great techniques matter unless at a basic level, it feels good to open up a game and click around and play it. That's it. That's the only thing that really matters as your step.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Very well. At once.
Try this.
Very well. At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Very well.
Unit lost.
Great.
Acknowledged.
And so, I mean, it's kind of the same thing with a lot of the games that I am interested in playing, a lot of the things that I'm interested in doing with my time. If the game is not fun, it doesn't matter really what any other thing is, or it doesn't matter any of the other frilly bits. And that's not to say that if they announce, oh, we're doing this really cool thing with our tech, here's a cool art snapshot. I'm not trying to suggest, oh yeah, who cares, man?
Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
Nobody gives a shit. But like, let's say a positive 100 is maximum hype, and a negative 100 is, I hate it, it's gonna be terrible, and I'm confident, like anti-hype. Until I can play the game, I am at most plus or minus 5, no matter what.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Set that alarm for later. I have to walk the dog,
Very well.
but I also need to win this mission.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Yes,
Awaiting
sir.
orders.
Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. Agreed.
Okay.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Yes,
sir. Affirmative.
Okay, this is it. This is
yes,
the big
sir.
one.
At once. Acknowledged. Of course. Very well.
At once.
Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
At
yes,
once.
sir. Affirmative.
Fuck.
Agreed. Very well.
Yes,
sir.
I'm
Affirmative.
gonna
Very
keep
well.
playing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Reporting. Agreed.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Reporting. At once.
Alright,
Affirmative.
I'm just sending him in.
At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. At once. Very well.
Unit lost.
Ready Yes, and sir. waiting. Agreed.
The one that
Very
had the
well.
armor.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Fucking God. Alright.
For centuries we have waited to
Ay, 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 ay.
Mission loaded.
I left clicked
Yes,
instead of
sir.
right clicked.
Affirmative.
Oh, this is where I was?
Affirmative.
Shit.
Ready and agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes,
Reporting.
sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
I control left click instead of
Very
right
well.
clicked.
At once. Agreed.
I'm saving after every ant.
Mission saved.
My hard drive's
sir.
gonna run out of
Affirmative.
space because I'm fucking just
Commander,
trying to
of
spam
course.
ants, man.
Move out.
Acknowledged.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Awaiting
Very
orders.
well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Very Reporting. well. Agreed. At once. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
All right.
Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. Of course. Very well.
Unit
Fuck.
lost.
Okay, that's
Awaiting order.
okay.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay, we're just sitting here. We're just chilling. I should never look away from the screen like what I'm doing right now. I should never do that. Kingdom Sword says, are Flame Troopers supposed to deal that much damage to Mammoth? Kingdom Swords, everything here is not a bug. Everything here is the game.
Ready
Reporting.
and waiting. At once. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Mission saved.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Yes. Of course.
Reporting. Very well.
Yes.
Reporting.
Of
Affirmative.
course.
Affirmative.
Lost.
Commander.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes. Of course. Of course.
Ready and waiting. Acknowledged.
Not bad.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Ready and
Very
waiting.
well.
Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very
Okay.
well.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Is there nothing here?
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Mission saved.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Very well.
Okay.
Vehicle
Yes,
reporting.
sir.
Why does dude have a
Yes,
different
sir.
accent? Because he's a hero.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Agreed.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. At once.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. At once.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. At once.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. Very well. Of course, sir. Very well.
No.
Well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I can ride.
Acknowledged.
Units are killed so fast? Damn right. This is a game for adults.
Mission saved.
Awaiting orders.
Medic reporting.
1 HP, I know.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Oh my god. What is lighting these tunnels?
Yes,
Hope.
sir.
Hope is JB1. Wish Jace's discussion topic. Could someone pre-record a video and with well-timed third-party chat comments make it seem like it was live? Downside seems like you have to spend the same amount of working time. I mean, literally, you would record a live video and you would post a live video. I mean, that's about the best way I can think to do it. Seems like a lot of work. I don't know why you'd want to do it. Although I do remember there were stories of people who would, like, edit together videos of them only winning games and then just stream that. Wish Jace is too much weed. Sorry, Day 9. I like how you're probably framing that as an apology, like, I've had a lot of weed. I'm sorry. I'm high. But I like the idea of, like, well, no, you're wrong, Day 9. Too much weed. Sorry, Day 9.
Agreed.
Awaiting orders.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Very well.
Affirmative. Of course. Yes, sir.
What the fuck?
Yes,
What
sir.
the fuck?
Agreed. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Well. Affirmative. At once.
Sorry, Ants. Too much weed. Does Dana smoke the Weavers? Or the Reefers? No, I have tried weed before. I fucking hate it, man. I do not like weed. I like coffee.
Affirmative.
That's my fave.
Very well. Very well.
We're gonna have to figure out how to make this one work, I guess.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. At once. Very well.
Yes, sir.
At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Agreed.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. At once. Very well. Very well. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Very well.
I think RTS will become top again. Well, I mean, I think there's just some problems that need to be solved.
Of course.
And unless they're solved, I think you're gonna be in kind of the same.
Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
You're gonna be in kind of the same old, you know.
Affirmative. Very well.
Like if you said, Sean,
Yes, sir.
make
Affirmative.
StarCraft
At once.
3.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well.
You know, we already know how minerals and gas are going to be
Very well.
collected. We already know,
Very
some of the
well.
basic units.
Very well. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well.
Awaiting
Very
orders.
well. Affirmative. Very well.
Congratulations, you're a mammoth type
Affirmative.
now.
Reporting.
All right,
at
I know how
once.
this one
Yes, sir.
works.
Reporting.
Yes, of course. Of course. Move out.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting
At
orders.
once.
Yes, sir. Medic
Moving out.
reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Agreed.
So I need you
Awaiting
guys
orders.
to go
Very
here.
well.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Medic
And I need you to group here. I need to click here, and now the AoE affects all my units.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
firepower.
Affirmative. Very well.
Unit lost.
What?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
This game's This is a fucking
Ready and
jerk
waiting.
game.
Very well. At once. Very well.
Through a wall too. I
Affirmative.
know, right?
Affirmative.
Yes, of course.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Commander?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well.
Reporting.
This
Affirmative.
mission is so fucking hard.
Reporting. Agreed.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Agreed.
At once.
Ready and
Very well.
waiting.
Reporting. At once.
You can shoot it.
At once. Very
You
well.
shoot it here.
Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Ready and
Fuck
waiting.
that
Affirmative. At once. Of course. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Okay.
Mission loading.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Fuck.
Yes, sir. Very well. At once. Agreed.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think art, like any genre can get huge gains if just some problems are fixed. I mean, that's kind of how I view PUBG compared to DayZ. Like, DayZ has this really fun survival tension experience. I'm getting some loot, I'm getting stronger, but there's always a risk that I could get into trouble and lose everything. Oh, and that tension is what really powers
Yes, sir.
some of the most fun moments in that game.
Affirmative.
But I've also played DayZ and not encountered another human being for like 7 straight hours. It's kind of like, okay. So there's this coolness and there's this boringness. Oh, if you had the shrinking circle, it forces something to happen with you and other people every single time. All right, cool. That's like an example of fixing a problem.
Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. At once. Affirmative.
Or I felt like Overwatch did this. Team Fortress 2 already existed, was already really fun. And then Overwatch was like, hey, let's have some really interesting and amazing characters and have just crazy novel FPS type heroes. Like, I really think that the whole shield system was really exciting and really novel. It was really awesome. I mean, ignoring people being like, oh, the tank meta is so bad. In terms of, like, me as someone who doesn't play a lot of FPS games, but, I have some knowledge of it. Like, seeing that huge fucking shield, I was like, oh, that's fucking sweet.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, prestigious. I've actually been looking at Legion TV for a while.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
You know, I'm actually gonna...
Affirmative. At once. Very well. Affirmative.
Unit
Of
lost.
course. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Of course. At once. Affirmative. At once.
I need to just be better at my
Affirmative.
skill shotting, honestly.
Very well. Very well. At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Acknowledge.
sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, very well. Agreed. Very well. At once. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Very possible
Yes,
I got
sir.
all the
Ready and
nerds.
waiting. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I'm like moving around so much, I'm so nervous.
Of course. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative.
So what is the range on these things? So if I'm at this
Agreed.
tile, I don't think that I can shoot a range of 3 tiles.
Yes, sir.
I can shoot a range of 3 tiles.
Yes, sir.
Range
Very
of 4
well.
tiles is a no.
At once.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So how does this
Agreed.
game process diagonals? Because if I'm here,
Agreed.
this one, here's 1, 2, 3, so I can
Of
shoot
course.
here, but can I shoot here? I
Very
don't think I
well.
can.
Very well.
That's where the
once.
partials come in. Okay, but I
Very
can
well.
always shoot
Affirmative.
diagonally 2. So I could shoot here, right?
Affirmative. At once.
All right.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes,
Very
sir.
well. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. At once.
Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Reporting. Agreed. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Agreed.
Okay.
Unit
Affirmative.
firepower
At once.
upgraded.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
All right, nice.
Agreed.
All right.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and
Very
waiting.
well.
Castier, they ran out of
Yes, sir.
money.
Affirmative.
Yes,
Very
sir.
well.
All right.
Acknowledged.
So
Acknowledged.
I am going to.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
I think I'm just going to keep doing the same strategy. I think. Adult gaming save. All right, so it's 4:15.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
I need to leave
Yes,
by
sir.
like 4:30,
Affirmative.
4:35 because I got to walk my dog, and then I have
Reporting. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
a little Colorino at
Affirmative.
5.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Very well.
Affirmative. Very well.
Yes, sir.
At once. Affirmative.
Agreed.
Very well. Affirmative.
Very well. Yes, sir.
Ready and
well.
waiting. At Agreed.
All right.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Awaiting
At
orders.
once.
Reporting.
Reporting.
Medic
Yes, sir.
reporting.
Commander? Of course.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
All
Affirmative.
right. Just gonna chill here till the tank's full health, and I'm gonna save. I'm gonna keep walking forward.
Yes, sir.
This mission has taken so long. What?
Reporting. Very well.
What are you doing here? Get down
Very
there.
well. Reporting.
Ready and waiting.
Yes.
Stavros.
Awaiting orders. Agreed.
Mission saved.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Holy
Acknowledged.
shit! Did you see how?
Affirmative.
Holy shit! If I had just been better.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
What is this
Affirmative.
upgrade to firepower?
Very
What are
well.
we doing?
Affirmative.
What is this game even
Affirmative.
talking
Very
about?
well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Can I blow this
Very
up?
well. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
See, I thought whenever I
Yes,
picked
sir.
up one of those, it was a
Agreed.
small
Awaiting
attack
order.
upgrade to
Yes,
all
sir.
of my
Affirmative.
things.
Very
Reporting.
well.
Vehicle reporting.
It's apparently a gigantic fucking boost to whoever touches it.
Affirmative.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the boxes are scarier than the ants.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
All right, get in there.
Commander? Yes. Move out.
Ready and At waiting. once. Affirmative. Agreed.
Mission saved.
Very well. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Go, 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 go!
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Commander?
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
What the fuck is happening?
Agreed. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very
Unit
well.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Agreed.
Very well. Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Do I have to blow up all these?
Ready.
Unit lost.
Very
Yes,
well.
sir.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Affirmative.
What the fuck is happening?
Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Medic reporting. Out.
Mission accomplished.
What on earth? Are we serious? Is that... I cannot tell what I did. I'm certainly better than you are at this game, though. That's one thing I can say for certain. Oh my god, that is the best ending possible. I beat the campaign of the ants. Oh my god, what on earth happened? Like, when it went mission, my brain looked at the screen and was like, that says lost. But lost was like really like long, like too many words in there. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Does anyone who've... hold on. Load.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir.
Go, 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 go.
Of course. Of course.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
At
lost.
once. Ready and waiting. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
ships.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Reporting.
sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Agreed.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Agreed.
Vehicle reporting.
I am
Affirmative.
more confused now.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed.
Mission accomplished.
I won twice. Fucking good. Alright. Well, amazing. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing the original Covert Ops missions, because I'm gunning for the 100%. I'm gunning for the 100%. And let me actually just show you right now. If I exit, it'll bring me back to my GeForce Now screen, and I'm going to reopen up the Covert Ops missions. I am interested in trying to 100% it. That'd be so funny if I'm like, 1. Anyways, we're sponsored by GeForce Now. Oh, that'd be so fucking funny, man. But yeah, we're going to be playing the Covert Operations tomorrow. If any of you are interested in checking out GeForce Now, they have their brand new Ultimate Edition, which, just conceptually, imagine all of the very best hardware that NVIDIA has with all of their best cloud gaming tech rolled into one. And GeForce Now, service not for everyone. And I always recommend watching streams of people playing a game, using a product, or, in the case of NVIDIA's GeForce Now, just use their free version yourself. Just use their free version yourself. See if it supports the game that you want to play. See if it runs well in your area. Yeah, here we go. So if we look at the GDI campaign, what is this? Oh, those are my saves. Whoopsie daisies. I need to do mission select. I thought I was doing that, but no. See, I was playing everything at normal for nostalgia's sake. What I really want to do is I want to go through the Covert Operations missions and beat all of these. Every single one of these I want to beat on gold. 100% in that shit. So for now, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. And I'll see you tomorrow. Warm thanks again to GeForce Now for sponsoring not just this Thursday stream, but the next few Thursdays. If there's anything that's ridiculously graphically intensive that you want to see me play, let me know. Let me know. There's only so many days I'm interested in streaming Command & Conquer on GeForce Now. All right, I'm gonna go. Goodbye, everyone. You rule. Bye, 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 bye.